We're live.
It's a gargantuan parrot. Okay.
It's what it's super huge.
I swear.
All right.
You guys so much.
I hate you, bees. I hate you, bees. Yeah, where we had last left off, the entirety of last session was fun and games. All fun and games.
Was it fun?
It was for me. It was for me.
It gave me a migraine.
Yeah.
I had a good time with it.
Not gonna lie, once we made it to the dining room table, my brain turned off.
Yeah, I mean, last week was...
I was like, you know what? This is Ryan. This is all Ryan and Mike from here on out.
I made you guys think.
But most
yeah,
of
my
us
head
aren't
hurts
I
already.
did my best, but I'm not a smart character, so it didn't really help.
I mean,
Omri did her best by tackling a child while she could.
well, no.
Listen, I got us to the dining room. All right.
Yeah.
went well.
Omri
Technically,
found
you got yourself to the dining.
Omri found the first part of the code in the labyrinth by sheer fucking luck.
Yep.
It's just orcish skill.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
the final piece of the puzzle so far is that the party had wound up in a diner that was held together within a sea of horrors. And to be more clear on that, horrors.
A sea of terrifying monstrosities.
Yes.
I
Yes.
guess depending on your outlook, that doesn't clear it up.
As Krista dies, as she's reliving the nightmares of being surrounded by some of her coworkers.
Ooh. I don't know which one that's for, but ooh.
What the fuck is going on right now?
Yeah, anyway.
Words are hard.
And when the puzzle was completed, after both levers were pulled, one being behind a hidden passageway, and the other one behind a solid wall that the Echo had pulled, the party was brought back to reality, and sitting at the head of the table was a human male with a nightgown on, because it's the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we pick back up from, with him just sitting there, looking at all of you, and he looks quite tired.
I forget. We're back in our seats, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just had the craziest dream, guys.
Did I still have the wound in my neck that I gave myself?
Yes. That was
Aw.
very real.
You die
Yeah,
in a dream, you die for real.
As you notice that your glass in front of you is shattered.
Ow.
Why are you here? And who are you? But more importantly, why are you here?
We followed dead people here. That makes no sense, Jesus Christ.
You're doing great.
Who's this Jesus speaking?
I'm pretty sure everybody looked at Twitter and Omri like, what?
I mean, the ending part was not Omri. That was just me going, what am I even saying? But yeah,
No,
we
I know-
followed
I
dead
know.
people
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, we got a cradle of corpses. Don't ask questions.
Want to elaborate on that?
We were kidnapped by a dude in a cart, and then
They were paid to bring us here.
That.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
That's
That
what
is
we came
why
to
we
find
have come
out.
here.
We came to find out what here is.
It's my house. I live here. With my wife and my kids.
Ooh, yeah.
And what do you
I might
do
have
here?
scared one of your kids, by the way. Sorry.
Yeah, you don't think.
Are they okay? I didn't mean to. I hope they're fine, right?
She's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
She's in the library. You've probably heard her.
This one assumes that.
So you don't know why we were supposed to be here?
I'm trying to figure that out.
Did you still have a hole in your basement?
He like stops and just stares at you.
Okay.
Crazy?
Some of them haven't been here before. Some of us have. Before this was a house. It was more like a shack at the time. Well, it was kind of a house. Not this big, though.
Slimy just kind of sighs.
You're rambling. What are you saying?
Before your house was built here, there was
something else here. There was a hole in the
a-
basement.
Oh, sorry.
And something lived in said hole in the basement. I fed it once. I wonder what he's doing now. Or it. She? Thing? I don't really know. I don't know what it
Aubrey,
was.
you're rambling
dear?
again.
Rambling.
I've never seen a hole or a basement.
Insight check.
Sure.
Oh, I knew tonight was going to be fun, but I didn't realize it was going to be this bad.
Yeah.
But I got
mean,
2
this-
hours.
I mean,
I have 2 hours to serve as much shit as I can before I gotta go to bed.
we started in social, and that is by far our weakest link.
Speaking of
19.
dice rolls,
Seems like he's telling the truth.
speaking of the dice rolls, what is the bingo
Nope.
this week? Is it any roll or just combat?
Any.
Gotcha.
I don't have a 19. Womp womp.
Nobody does.
Before your house was built here, there was like a small store here, and we found a hidden door leading to a basement that had a pit in it. The basement had a bunch of experiments in it and something living in the pit. And we
It's this house?
left
Yeah.
the city
Mhm.
and the building was demolished and now your house is here.
You know how crazy that sounds, right?
Absolutely.
How
To
long
be
have you been
fair-
living here?
A few months.
How long has it been since we've been here?
A few months.
hmm
Mm.
It's not a coincidence, I promise.
You don't
Nope.
say.
No, yeah. No coincidence. No, not at all. It's definitely not that time passes or not
I mean-
in place.
How did the house look before you got here?
I mean, the house has always looked like this.
Didn't you,
You
say
bought
the
it like
last time
this?
we walked by it had gotten bigger since?
I did say that, yes.
You did.
Last time, yeah. Last
So
time
for
we
him, it's
did.
the same size.
I don't like this.
We've passed by this house a couple times since the first actual visit of the house.
Yeah, I mean, there's been construction done on it, but
But for him, it's been the same size since, and for us, it's grown. Confusion.
I don't know if the answer Josh gave was in character or out of character.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
Because I don't know if Joe is asking things in character or out of character.
I'm asking completely out of character. In character,
Oh,
I
okay.
have the higher
Joe is
pitched
asking
voice.
as Joe.
What is your name?
Your name's first.
Abigail.
Melania.
This here is Garrus. That's Kafka. It's Leafy Boy.
Oh my god.
Leafy
Omri.
boy?
And Derek.
Thought it was Daryl.
Sorry,
It is
Daryl.
You can only see my
Letting
face
this-
palming right now.
Same here.
Make a
All right.
deception check.
I've forgotten the name
Oh.
a couple times already too. So
Daryl.
I meant to say Daryl, but
Well, I mean,
But you didn't.
okay, so
my character sheet. Hold on.
yes, I'm just check any of our parts.
Character sheet activated.
Oh, my daddy's home.
It's
Sorry,
the
I just
quiet
looked out-
murmur of, oh, my dad's home.
The tab takes forever.
I looked out the window and it's just my dad's car pulling up. I'm sorry.
You said
No,
deception,
it's,
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
deception. 27. Damn.
Oh.
All right.
Alright.
Yeah, he sits there and just kind of like stares at all of you, processing your names. Takes like a few seconds each, just looking at you. And he looks over at Daryl.
Okay.
It's like, Daryl's a strange name for a gnome.
It's
How did
not
you get
like
that name?
It's not like I chose it. Parents gave it to me.
Don't most gnomes get their name from some family history? You have a family name?
High house.
You could always give him Sforic's last name.
If Cal remembers it.
Now what? I didn't hear what he said.
I said you could always give him Sforic's last name. Pretend to be part of Sforic's
I
clan.
was asking for a last name.
Yeah.
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 Your family name. Yeah.
Family name.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I didn't hear what Josh said. So I was wondering what you guys. Fucking never thought of it.
Your hill house, high house, whatever house you want.
Derek Darkhouse.
Lake House, Beach House.
Daryl Diehard.
Daryl Darkmantle. Your clan named yourselves after the Darkmantle creature.
How hard it is to try and come up with one when everybody's spouting out random ideas.
Well, we're trying to
Potato
help.
house.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, Mike's isn't bad.
I don't remember which one he said.
Darkmantle. Daryl Darkmantle.
Yeah, there we go. I'll use that.
Yeah, boy.
You want to add some like XX360 no scopes to the end of that?
What is this, Xbox? No!
Hey,
Three,
can
two,
you do, like,
one.
early 2000s
Now, I'm not picturing Tori saying that. I'm picturing Omri saying that. and like, there's looking around afterwards like she was just possessed. Like, the fuck?
Anyways,
Yeah, last name's Dark House.
Dark House. Interesting. Never heard of your clan.
You know,
Yeah, but-
family never really made a name for itself, so.
Where did you grow up?
Just outside of Kymel.
Outside of Kymel. How did you survive there? Raiders go through that area a lot.
Do you want to ask another question about others? There's like 6 others in this room.
I'm
You
more
don't know
curious
where
about
I'm
why there's one person here disguising himself and nobody else is.
Because maybe there's somebody out to get me, and I'd rather not be focused on.
I accept my fate. Oh, there we go. Here we are.
This one is not exactly subtle.
In the middle of the night, of all times, for people to break into my house, scare my children.
Sorry.
My bad.
I have one quick question for you. In the middle of the night, people break into a house. Why would someone do it in the middle of the day?
Why
Middle of
is
the night is the best time to break into a house.
Oh, my dear lord.
Could have knocked on the door.
The
Didn't
fuck?
we knock on the door?
No,
we teleported it.
Yeah, we went
No.
nowhere near the
Nowhere
building
near the
before.
door.
Yeah, we
I
went
don't
nowhere
know
near
why
the door
just had
beforehand.
fucking
Abigail
Tim
said
take
that
everything
in
outside, and then
character,
we just
guys.
teleported in.
Abigail said that in character.
Why would Abigail forget that we did not go through the front door?
Because
think-
she was trying to be deceitful.
Oh, he knows you didn't knock on the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd assume there would be something to alert him, if not butlers, and also
The guards outside
exactly.
that
There
you
was
guys
no-
saw when you walked past the house the first time.
Yeah, there was no warning that we were in here until his daughter probably alerted him.
Screamed, holy hell.
Exactly.
But see, there was something staring at your daughter. We stopped it. I don't know. It was some glowing eyes.
This one thinks it might have been a safety mechanism.
Yeah, the motion detector above the bed.
Oh, that's what it was. I thought it was
Yeah.
demon eyes. Sorry.
Yeah, it alerts me in case she gets out of bed.
If it was a demon, it would have already eaten.
Hey,
They are not patient.
can you stop contradicting what I'm saying, sir? Just go along with it.
We have already been caught. It does not do us well to lie.
I'm sorry.
Let's make this easy for everybody. And he casts a spell, and everybody needs to make a charisma save.
Oh, fuck.
I have a question because I might not need to even pass it. I might not even be able to make it.
Sure.
Holy shit.
It's the DC at least a 19.
It's higher than a 19.
Then I can't pass.
Okay.
But you can roll for bingo.
Fair.
She's not.
I have made that argument, so I will.
You did make that argument last week. Ah,
Zero's not on the bingo
wonderful.
sheet.
You
You know what, Ryan? I take
The
it
only
back.
one
You
that
don't
is
need to roll
is
for bingo.
15 and 22,
Would
I think.
Corsham also, like, would companions also need to make the save? Or...
No,
Okay.
because they're not speaking.
Okay. So it's the spell effect. Cool.
Yeah. So, Swania saves, everybody else fails.
Numbers.
15, 22, and 9 for bingo.
Mhm.
Okay. Why does my charisma saving throw say plus up -1 and +1?
Is this a spell? Can I counterspell it?
It's a little late now.
Yeah. Trying to see if I have.
So sometimes I want to know if it's like a spell, like if he's doing something weird.
I mean, I can retcon it if you want.
No, this is fine. But
Okay.
like, I have counter spells, so if it's like a spell, if he's like doing something weird with his hands, I don't know.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah. I'll let you know the next time, just in case.
Thank you.
Okay.
And
Seeing
yeah,
I also
so
got bingo, but no.
Everybody but Saladia and him, you have to tell the truth. You cannot lie, but you can decide not to answer.
Yeah. We can speak, but we cannot be outright deceitful.
Correct.
We can withhold information. Sometimes we're lying, but
Hit me with the question.
Please.
Why are you really here?
We're accepting your invitation.
What?
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 I
Pretty sure
can
it's true.
I can see why Leaf would think that is true.
Yeah, I can see it. That's why I'm not saying it's a lie.
Oh, it's him asking what. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We had absolutely no plans of coming here until about a day ago, when we all woke up in a cart. The driver said he was bringing us to this house. We
So we're
decided,
here to
after
figure out
dealing
why.
with the driver, to figure out why we were abducted and put on a cart sent for this house. And as you are the master of this house, it was your cart that was bringing us here. Hence, the invitation.
He looks visibly confused.
Mm-hmm.
Join the club.
I didn't send for anybody to be brought here.
Insight check.
Yeah.
What are already? Did it right?
Seems to be telling the truth.
Nope.
He had nothing to do with your abduction.
Then there seems to be just one big misunderstanding.
I think so.
Then who invited us?
This one does not think it was an invite.
There is an area of the house that's blocked off.
Basement!
An invitation will not come in the form of a harmful dream. Oh,
Weird question. What is it that you do?
What is it that I do?
Yeah.
Well, I used to teach magic to street kids. Didn't pay
That
very well.
sounds so
So,
cool.
Yeah, turns out when you try to use kids as pickpockets on vulnerable targets, they get a little angry. So
That doesn't
I haven't
sound
done
cool.
that for a long time. But
this one believes the common word is exploitation.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the kids took all the money and ran, so I decided not to do that anymore. That was about, it's been probably 20 years since then. That was in Kymel. That's why, know a thing or two about Kymel. And after that, I decided to travel the world a little bit. Got rich by exploiting the financial gain of various degrees of adventurers.
We're adventurers.
Abby,
Is that an invitation so that I can openly
No.
exploit the... Okay, just double checking, because
This one believes
Tempting,
you should
but
not
I'm
listen-
retired.
This one believes you should not listen to her.
You also still haven't told us your name. We told you ours.
After that, I decided to retire and
You
move
finished straight of thought.
into a bigger house. But of course, all the nice houses on the market were purchased or haunted. So I was gonna move to Western, but
Yeah, that
things
doesn't
happened.
exist anymore.
And they were building this place. So I decided to. Well, they were building this place for me initially. And then I was going to also have a residence in Western built.
Then that happened again. Yeah.
That happened. And now I'm just living here. Permanently.
So
But-
about that part of the house that's blocked off.
Yeah.
Who are they?
They who?
The people who
The
built
people
this
who
house.
are building this house, yeah.
I was just a contractor.
Who's the contractor?
Some guy named Hemingway.
I looked to Cal.
Nice one, Josh.
All right.
Does Cal react to that name at all? I don't fucking know.
hmm
Inside check.
I mean, I'm not from here. Hemingway is not important to me.
Cal doesn't recognize the name.
Okay.
Yeah, just some door-to-door salesman was offering the land for sale and had a nice brochure about various houses he would build. I picked the biggest one.
hmm
Good chunk of money later. Here we are. In the middle of the night.
Sorry about that again.
It happens. Not very often, but it happens.
I really don't know how to bring up the architect thing because that's what that be in a fucking library.
Player 3 has left the room.
Fucking
So about that part of the house that's blocked off.
Yeah, it's been under construction since I moved in.
Can you take us there?
Why?
Because maybe it's your basement. With the hole.
Have you never gone into that room? The area that's under construction?
Oh, it's blocked off.
Do you mind if we unblock it off?
I do mind.
Do you know what
I
it's supposed to be?
mean,
Do you know what it's supposed to be constructed?
I'm assuming some kind of basement, if you keep bringing it up. He, like, turns to Omri.
Wouldn't you like to know if you have a giant hole with a something in it underneath your house?
This
Oh,
one.
A hole that holds a threat that's even greater than us to your children?
This one finds it strange that an intelligent man himself would purchase a house without knowing what exactly the construction entails entirely.
Like I said, I wasn't originally going to be living here full time.
Still,
but now you are. And you want to make sure that there's no threat, so.
how long has this house been in construction?
As long as I know, it's been a few months since before I moved in.
How long ago was that?
Oh, I moved in 2-3 months ago.
Fucking hell.
By the way, I'm very impressed about your spell. Did a pretty good. It hurt a lot.
What is she talking about?
This one assumes the trap that was on the chairs.
Oh,
Some kind of illusionary spell. It hurt.
also not my design.
Is that also from the contract?
No, I borrowed that one from my brother.
Brother.
Yeah.
Like to
Still
invoke
very
his
impressed.
predicates?
And since I failed to give you my name before, my name is Felix.
Nice to meet you, Felix.
This one finds it interesting that we found our names on the chairs, despite the fact we have not known each other.
Well, the illusion magic is designed to tap into your mind.
So I would imagine that would be a powerful illusion indeed.
Yeah.
Brother must be an accomplished magic user.
Well, yeah, he's got a buddy that taught him that one.
Right.
Yeah, business partner, something like that. I don't tend to get involved. I just pay him.
Your brother, where's he? I assume he does not live in Trust.
Not very many people do.
No.
He might be on another one of his trips, but last I checked, he was at his residence in Whitestone. I haven't gone to visit him recently, though. His business partner's creepy.
Yeah.
Have you met his business partner?
Yeah. Once or twice. Maybe 3 times. I think he was on the business trip that we took. When we went to Craghammer.
Business trip?
No, that was a long time ago. He wasn't there for that. Yeah, he wasn't there for that.
You know how long your brother and this individual have been in business?
Yeah. It's been a few months. Probably like 8 or 9 months.
Right.
Is the two of them are based in Whitestone together?
I think so. I don't really know too much about the business partner, to be honest.
But you could...
Could what?
That's me. Not Cobgum. Cobgum wouldn't have said anything. I thought...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna ask a question and then I...
Gotcha.
That
That
was
explains why it got cut.
Good.
Yeah.
I do the thing.
My brain not work as good as coffee.
Listen, I really don't know how to even even kindly put this. We've been dealing with weird beings from space who want to absolutely destroy this world. And we think, well, after what you said, there's a possibility your brother is working with one of them and he has used your house to mess with us. Yes.
Yeah, I believe you. Mostly because you can't lie to me, but actually, you succeeded on the spell.
Yeah, I am very tired right now, though.
This one does not lie anyway.
When does Sinlania ever lie?
That is exactly what I'm saying.
Fair enough.
Just zipping it.
So Kofkum is going to reach down to Korshim and take a coin from his stomach, technically. And
So
Over the crocodile, dig in.
yeah. just a coin, just. And I want to use my magical tinkering to essentially create an image on the face of the architect and slide it down to Mr. Field.
You want to create a face of the architect on the coin, or
Essentially, yeah.
okay? Because you said create a face on the architect, and I just wanted to make sure that we were on the same page.
Okay, yeah. Face on the coin of the architect.
Okay. You whip it across the 100-foot long table.
Yeah.
Kafka has a second career as a coin slider.
I mean that metal arm.
Yeah, true. He looks at it and is like, I don't know who this is.
Gogum just nods. Mind then? This one thought maybe you were speaking of somebody.
I mean, it's a vague resemblance of the business partner, but the eyes are the same. That's about it.
Gogum just nods.
Mm-hmm.
Either or, just be careful. He has this weird thing that or they do to cause us to turn on each other.
Okay.
It's like a mind control thing. So if he's controlling your brother, it means he can possibly control you and harm your family. So we want to make sure that he's cleared out of this place.
This one does not think we will find him here.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Have they been constructing whatever's on the blocked off area recently?
No. Not recently. There was supposed to be a new crew coming in, but I guess they got called off. And then he like pauses for a few seconds.
Like unnaturally, or like he's thinking about it?
He's thinking about like what it is that he just said.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, wait a minute. Come to think of it, I've never seen anybody come out of there.
You've seen.
Oh no!
You've seen people enter, but none of them leave.
Yeah, the work crews go in there. Usually with, same guy that comes by every time.
There's just one individual recurring.
Yeah.
He never goes down?
Oh, he goes in there. And then he comes out for his lunch break and chat with him for a little while. And then he goes home. I was just assumed that everybody else had left while I was talking. Maybe they did. I don't know.
I have a bad feeling about that basement.
This one thinks that
No shit.
This one thinks there may be worse things at play for the safety of your own family. I do not think it would be wise to continue whatever we're on down there.
You think?
This one understands. You may not be willing to trust us on this, but Calvin just kind of shrugs, not really having anything to end that argument with.
You all feel the effects of the spell end on you as it's been a minute.
Oh, I thought that lasted longer.
Yeah, it's only a minute.
I was thinking it's 10.
It might be, but either
Yeah.
way, it ends after a minute.
Yeah. It's a 10 minutes.
Because his version of it only lasts a minute.
Fair enough.
No, you can't input yourself in this conversation, Umbrasil.
He just did.
Yeah, there's just a cat. Just a cat that wanders by. Omri,
What?
are the things that you sent still here?
The things I what?
The things you sensed.
Oh. I sit in silence for 10 minutes. Doth I sense aberrations?
I sense.
Yeah. Yeah. they're
How close?
Within the house.
Oh, fun! How
Yeah.
many?
Still 30.
Oh, even better.
You haven't killed anything.
Yeah. We
This
haven't.
is fair, but maybe they left. I don't know.
Yeah. That's more of what Kafka wanted to know because he doesn't know how precise it is. If they're still
Yeah.
on her radar.
Yeah, they're still here. Where in the house? How many? Roughly 30 still.
Most of them are below you.
Oh, great!
But
So about that basement.
but some are around.
Yeah, there's one that's probably like 20 feet to your right. Through a wall.
Wow, I wonder. Oh, okay, through a wall. I was about to say, I was like, how long is this table yet?
Yeah. It's past him through the wall. He's right next to you because you are at the end of the table.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mhm. 30 extra dimensional being.
We should probably clear out that basement.
Highest concentration on being down there.
I mean, not right now. I'm still kind of hurt.
Oh, also, what's 20 feet that way? And I point in the direction of the thing I sense.
And that's behind him.
Oh, behind that wall?
Yeah.
Well, based on where we're at, that's the construction zone.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
Right.
I hope
we just- we have
you'll
to go
be
Back out the door.
you'll be glad to
Move
know that
around.
your house is infested with aberrations. Surprise!
Invest with what?
Aberrations.
Alien
About
beings
30
not
of
of
them.
this world.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, extraplanar beings typically want
One
to
of
steal
them,
souls and
20 feet that way. The rest of them mostly underneath us.
They do not all desire to steal souls.
So I
but
guess your house is haunted. Ooh, fun.
it is not haunting.
With your permission, we would like to check out the basement and construction zone, please.
yeah. That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
If you can get rid of them, I will pay you.
We will do what we
Actually,
can.
you know what? I'm just gonna send my bodyguard with you.
Bodyguard.
Ooh.
Oh god.
Oh, I don't like the fact that Mike said, "Oh God."
Oh, it's not. I'm not like in on anything. Just good.
Oh,
Josh has a new NPC he wants to try out.
No, it gets
He's
better.
nomad. Oh,
No.
Yep.
I hope you got
100% sure is nomad.
Oh.
He takes out a jar and sets it
Right.
on the table,
Does it have eyes on that?
and he opens the lid
Mm-hmm.
and pulls out an eyeball.
God
Yeah.
damn it, Josh.
Josh, that campaign just ended.
I know.
I fucking knew it!
How can you miss him already? It hasn't even been a week.
Because it's his baby boy.
Oh my god.
That's his baby
Yeah.
boy. I'm
Okay.
sorry, Krista.
Let him finish. Some of us don't know what's going on.
And he just like crushes it in his fingers,
Mm-hmm.
and you hear scratching from down the hall.
Right.
Give him a second.
I'm
We're
sorry,
accepting
what?
these terms because it's better than you being arrested.
Mm-hmm.
He just says, "Give him a second," and then bolting through the doorway, past all of you very quickly, is a small green goblin,
Mm-hmm.
and he just takes the jar and runs back out the door.
Wait a sec. Fucking Mike. Fucking Josh. This
Yep.
character really?
Yep.
Oh god.
I know it when he pulled out the fucking jar.
Oh fucking Josh.
I knew at the moment he just said fucking bodyguard.
Okay,
Mhm.
but the goblin has taken the jar.
Yeah, and
And he's
ran back
gone.
out the door.
Yeah, so he's gone.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He looks at all of you, just like, I saved a lot of money on that goblin. But it's just so fucking weird.
This one supposedly
Uh.
be a special source of nutrition for
Yeah, everybody's got their form of payment.
Alright, well, if you can find him, you can probably convince him to go with you. Just tell him there's eyes.
This one does not know if they're suitable for.
You know, to each their own.
You know, if anything, they probably have more eyes than most creatures do.
Yep.
Oh.
The hell was that?
Tori,
what about
her
it?
internet.
Oh no!
Her internet or her Discord went dead. There she is.
Huh?
Opa!
Hello?
Hi?
Yep. Hello.
Lordy. You Discord.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I think it's working. Couldn't hear anything. I was like, what's going on?
Oh. What'd you miss? What's the last thing you heard?
A little goblin ran into a room and stole a jar.
Awesome.
Yep.
We didn't get much further than that.
Okay,
Yep.
good.
Yeah, he said that if we want his help, we have to
Mhm.
find him.
Solani just kind of sighs and then leans back. If we find any eyeballs fit for consumption, they're yours.
Do we need his help?
Might be useful to have another set of hands.
This one's supposed
But
to.
they're so small.
It is
What
another
is
body
it?
to throw at the problem.
Yeah.
Why do you have such an issue with people with small hands?
I don't think I've ever seen a goblin that wasn't on fire.
What?
Kafka just looks.
Also, if we're gonna go fight whatever's in the basement,
Can you
yeah.
rest?
Can we hang out for a minute?
Just a bit.
Me sitting here at 27 HP.
Yes, I did stab myself in the throat.
Yeah, good one, by the way.
Fucking.
It was interesting to see from here.
Oh, you saw everything.
Yeah.
I never moved.
Sorry about that.
Well,
It
actually,
was, it was bad.
I saw all of you sitting here. And then I saw Leafy Boy stab himself in the neck.
Yeah, illusion magic will do that to you.
That is also not my name.
It's
I love that he
Whiskers.
called him Leafy Boy just because everybody else said
that's
Leafy
how.
Boy. I love that.
Yeah. And nobody corrected him, or her.
Or it.
Isn't that it?
Alright, terribly
Wow.
sorry. What's your name?
Whiskers.
My name
Just
is A
leave.
Leaf on the Wind.
What his friends call him.
A leaf on the wind. But we could just call him Leaf.
But
Only
then why
my-
did you call him Leafy Boy?
My nickname that I never really say to him
As,
because I always say it in my mind.
as this one said, probably do your best to notice.
Mhm.
I just always wanted to call him Leafy Boy.
So you chose now of all times.
Yes, sorry about that.
I don't understand it either.
Right.
It's just like brother love, okay? I think of you as a brother.
Get a little awkward if it wasn't brother love.
You're an unusual family.
Ugh. Ugh.
I do not claim relation to any of these people.
Oh, well.
None of you have scales.
Wow, very observant of you, Kafka.
Forgive them, they think family requires blood relation.
Oh no,
I
no.
don't.
That
Some
is
of them do.
Right. So if you just give us like 10 minutes, we'll go find your bodyguard and yeah.
An
Mhm.
hour would be preferable.
I was gonna say, I was like, we might need a little more than 10 minutes.
Or 8.
An
You-
hour.
You might need an hour.
Or 8.
No,
Or
we're
a
short
an
resting,
hour.
I think.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I don't think we can sit here for 8 hours.
Yeah, I prefer not to have an awkward breakfast with the girl that we scared.
Yep.
right.
Where's the fun in that?
Sure. Take whatever time you need.
Is anybody letting cat nap?
Thank
We're
you.
already getting a short rest.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, good. I thought you said 10 minutes. Sorry. I
No,
probably
no,
heard
we're doing
nothing
an
about
hour.
an hour.
I'm gonna go back to bed. If you need anything, don't.
Yep.
Okay. If you hear blood curdling screams, you know, just.
Wait, how do we
How
get
do you
out
hear
of
blood
here?
curdling screams? Don't.
How do we get out of here? There's like a
Could you possibly
maze.
lead us to the construction
we just
zone?
go through that door.
You go
Right.
out the door you came in. Because
There's
it's
like
the
a monster
only
hands
door
in
in this
there.
room.
This one believes that was part of the illusion.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
The whole house is one big illusion.
The whole house is a mimic. Oh god.
Just eats us.
That
Okay, so
makes
we
sense.
go
It's
through that
Monster
door.
House.
But you go
And
out
then
the
what do
door
we
you
do?
came through, and you continue straight to go back to the library. You could take a right, and you'll go, which by the way, you didn't notice a right-hand turn coming into this room, or the one on the left. You take a right out of this room, you go past the kitchen, past the ballroom, past the study, past the other kid's bedroom, and you turn the corner, and you walk all the way down the hallway, and that's where the construction zone is.
You want to
Do
like
you have a
maybe?
map?
Would you like to maybe post some signs next time?
Kafka just.
Don't
Anybody
worry, I can
Anybody
get
that
us there.
lives here or visits here knows the house, so I don't bother with signs. Unless people break into my house
This one
in the
will
middle of the
remember.
night.
You
This one
should
can
definitely
remember
put
that.
signs up for people like us. All right, getting around is not easy.
I'm gonna put deadlier traps in here for people like you next time.
This one.
You say deadlier, but I almost died. So really, you did great.
This one's
Of course.
supposed
I
to be
bashed my
better.
head off of a wall.
Do enjoy the rest of your night. So sorry for the inconvenience. We will not be bothering you again.
Unless you
should-
hear blood curdling screams. Then you might be
I
bothered.
should have invested in some of my brother's golems.
Absolutely.
But then think, you wouldn't have people here right now to assist you in
Reach
decontaminating
the
your
fucking
basement.
Do you have like a pamphlet for those golems?
Actually, yes, I do. And he gives you what can only be described as a manual.
Fucking-
Beautiful.
Full circle.
God damn it. I now know how Solania feels.
What's funny is it's only full circle for me, not for my character.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you have a map of this place, or are we just gonna find it on our own?
This
So
one,
just-
It's a
He has
house.
the way. We'll find it.
Just
he has told us this.
go
one
out the
runs
door, take a right, go down the hallway
Ryan can
without
get
going
us
into
there.
any of the rooms.
Relax.
Without going into any of the rooms. You take another right, and you're practically there.
Don't
The
worry.
directions and between Omri, myself, and Solania, I think we will manage.
I don't know. I'm worried she's gonna go into my kid's room.
Who,
I
me?
promise she won't.
Yes.
It was- Hey, if I hadn't been the first one into the bedroom, somebody else would have probably done what I did. All right.
To be fair, I thought he was going to be pointing at Abigail.
I didn't
What
do
did
anything.
I do?
I didn't try and hurt the kid. You guys are all making it sound like I slapped her upside the head. All I did was cover her mouth to stop her from screaming. And then when she ran away, did I try and stop her? No. God.
You're not exactly making a good case for yourself.
This gets
I
worse.
feel like
the
I
more
just
hear
made a-
about it.
Great case
This
for
one
myself.
suggests you go to before.
I'm going
This
to bed
one.
now, and he's just gone.
Let's just keep moving.
yeah. Kofgum just nods.
Was he ever even here?
Right.
Alright, short rest time.
Woo.
You guys just resting in the dining room?
Is
Yeah.
there food still here?
No, the food's not there.
Damn it.
The table is set, but the food was never real.
Ah, wonderful.
The worst kind of illusion.
Yes, we would like to rest in here.
Okay. You do so. Nothing attacks you.
Cool.
Sick. Health.
Yeah, now we can roll that song rest.
I will point out. Actually, yeah, finish your rest first.
Okay.
Also, I'm gonna do that song the rest thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good idea.
There we go.
And then how many of my D10 do I use? 6.
Cool.
You know, that actually went better than I thought it was gonna go.
Yeah, it could have gone a whole hell of a lot worse.
Oh, I was absolutely planning for at least one of you to get fucked up.
I mean, we very well could have.
I did get fucked up.
I was gonna say,
No,
what are you
I-
talking
I-
about? I got
I meant
wrecked
by
getting
your
here.
dad.
Yeah, like pissing him off.
Mm-hmm.
And then
He was getting there.
yeah. I imagine when he was just like, you know what? Let's
But then my
So,
honest reveal of our invitation threw him off. Aha.
It did. It very did. It very well
It
did.
very did.
It
guys.
very
did.
did, guys.
Very
I mean,
did.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, yeah, that's kind of Leaf's thing is just stating the obvious, and then everybody's like, "Wait, hold on."
It's why I get to add my wisdom modifier to my charisma checks.
Yeah, because there's no deception there.
so how would Abigail find out if she's vulnerable to psychic? Like, I know that the others took almost the same amount of damage as her because, the same amount. But how does she know she's vulnerable to it?
Because head hurt real bad.
Because
But the others are the
you went
same,
from
though.
headaches. No, we have headaches. You got migraines.
Yeah, you are covered in a strange, wispy-like mist at all times. And every time that you take psychic damage, the mist just kind of goes to your head.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody notices it.
Well, you notice it. That's the important part.
Mm-hmm.
We've all safely assumed that you just fucked up.
Yeah. Considering the Mahath was kind of coated in this shit, and it hurt our heads, and now you're covered in it, we can all draw the conclusion of, hey.
Can I kind of figure out what it is? Like, is it a curse or?
Make an Arcana check.
23?
Yeah. It's some very powerful magic that goes beyond a curse.
Don't forget your bingo sheets, folks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Your basically your life essence is tainted.
It's imprinted upon your very
Fun.
being.
Yep.
Yeah, fun. Yeah, that's the word.
Okay, so I have to figure out how to cure it. All right.
Wait, are the hit dice being counted for bingo?
I
No.
don't think so.
Those aren't D20s.
Who's gonna hit 45 on their bingo?
Well,
Or 60.
yeah, or 60 from Leaf.
All right, let's go. Walk, 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 walk.
I'm going to ask Garrus or Solanius, like, do you have any sort of spell or anything that can help with? How would she say it?
It's a good question.
Mm-mm.
Like mind fuck
Oh.
spells.
Let me think that over for a few
Because
seconds.
it feels like that spell that was used earlier on us, I felt like that mist caused me to have a bigger impact than all of you.
Let me think that over for a few
So
seconds.
like, is there like a resistance or something that you guys can like cast on me during battle?
Nope.
We're having this discussion while walking.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I assume this was during the rest.
Yeah, I figured this was.
Oh, or that
or,
works too.
yeah,
Either
or during
way.
the short rest. Either way, yeah, it's not eating into our time of, hey, we gotta go kill these things.
Yeah, thinking it over. No, I got nothing. Mechanically, nothing.
I don't have anything.
I can keep you alive. I can't keep you from taking damage.
I don't even have magic.
Okay. It might have been a cleric thing, I think.
Yeah, not that kind of caster.
What was the question?
Do you have anything?
I
that can
remember somebody casting a spell on me that gave me like additional help when it comes to psychic. Abigail would say mental fuck. And I just don't know what the spell is, and it helped a lot. And I feel like that spell would help me not take so much.
So if this one is interpreting your request correctly, you are seeking something to ward you against the energy psychic manifestation.
Yes, that. Thank you. You're so smart.
This one is aware of the spell, but this one cannot cast it currently. This one may be able to construct armor that may be able to act as that passively. This one cannot do so yet without removing something else from it.
That would probably be a job that would benefit me eventually. Thank you so much for that. I'm just worried that our next battle, he's going to cast so much psychic damage at, yes, you said psychic, at me, and it's going to cause me to collapse.
That is possible. The architect
So
the
for
architect
now,
does feel an illusion.
I'm going to keep my distance away from him. I am not going to be in close combat anymore. So
Yeah, I also
I
don't know
think
that you're not really wearing much armor right now either.
that's true. I don't know.
It's not the best idea.
I agree with you. So I think I'm going to stay at least near Cal for the time being until I cure. I'll figure out a way to benefit you with other magic I have. I'm a bard. I have jack of all trades. I can do this.
I've got faith in you.
Thank you, Cal. Alright. I'm gonna finish my song so we can get our rest in. Not rest over. Or short rest.
Wait.
Did I disconnect?
No, I can still hear you.
I'm just singing now. I think I'm done with my rant.
I think we're just waiting for Krista to get back because she's in the middle of something with Fana.
Oh, and Tori.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she exists. Definitely didn't forget about Tori.
I'm back, sorry.
Hello.
Are we doing this shit or what?
Yes.
Sure.
Above game, or in game, yes. Above game, I think we're waiting for stuff.
Oh, okay.
We can keep going though.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys finish out your short rest, and you hear a voice from back whence you came.
Oh god, Ray, we have a goblin to deal with.
Dad?
Oh no.
Is it a girl's voice or a boy's voice?
It's a girl's voice.
Ah.
Shut up.
Dad, are they gone?
Wait, like coming towards the door or just outside of the door?
Coming toward the door.
Ah, awkward.
And this is something that we'd look to Solani to do, but she's not here right now.
I run to the door and hold it closed.
There is
Oh,
no
God.
door to hold closed.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, it's just an entryway, I think.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's just
It's a dining room.
Oh, okay, cool. I find the biggest thing to hide behind.
just
Okay.
slip under the table on the other side.
The table does have a covering on it. It's
Just gonna-
fancy.
Which direction did Dad go?
He disappeared.
Yeah, he just kind of.
Dang it.
Yeah, he just kind of vanished.
So every direction and no direction.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to,
He did
because I
thing.
need her to get away from us. I'm going
God.
to do it anyway. I'm going to send a message to the little girl.
Okay.
It's like, and I explained to her, it's like, your dad is letting us roam the halls. So please just go back to bed. We need you to go back to bed.
21, you're good.
Well, it's message, not sending.
Oh, okay.
So it's just
Yeah.
as long as it fits within 6 seconds.
Dad, why are there voices?
Oh, God. Who's talking to the little girl in her head? Someone just go tell her to leave.
I tried.
You're like the same height as her. Just go pretend to be her age and get her to go away.
No, that's scary.
Leaf, you're a cat. Children love cats. You go do it.
Omri, why don't you go do it?
Why would I do it? She's like under the table saying all this, by the way. She's like, why would I go, Cal? I'm the last person that should be going to comfort this child.
Cogum is just...
Leaf goes out into the
Okay.
hall.
Okay.
I never mind.
Alright. You go out into the hallway. The fuck was that?
Nothing.
Alright. Do I see the
Deception
girl?
check.
At this point, yeah, you would see her. She's just rounded the corner, going to the right. So she's past the dining room.
Oh, so her back is to me?
Yes.
Wait, but do we have to go in that direction?
Yes.
Yes.
It's gonna be a little weird if she turns around just to see like a bunch of adults just following her down a hallway.
Well, that's why we want to not do that.
Mm-hmm.
Child, your bedroom is the other way.
God. Why did we send Leaf?
She like stops and like slowly turns. It's like, oh, thanks, kitty.
Now
Yeah.
go back to bed before your father gets angry.
Okay. Yeah, I'm up too late. I heard a noise.
In my head.
It's fine. I will take care of it.
You're really tall.
Maybe you'll be this tall someday.
If you eat hearts kills, gain their courage.
I need
Just
to go
don't
to bed.
forget to eat your vegetables.
Teachable
it.
moments with Leaf.
I'm just picturing Catherberg.
See, this is why
Reading
I don't
Rainbow. She just like walks down the hallway. And then she steps in something and is like, ew. And then she keeps going.
Oh, I don't like that.
Steps in something.
Yeah,
That's
something.
not ominous at all.
Gross.
The heck did she step in?
I don't know, Leaf's the only one who knows.
I'll walk over to inspect what she just stepped in.
Thank God.
Alright, looks like a crushed eyeball.
Ah, I was about to say, don't let it be an eyeball.
I look at the eyeball, and then I look around, and then I say in Goblin. Goblin. Felix wants you to help us.
You get no response.
We plan to kill several creatures
With eyeballs.
that each one has many eyeballs.
I mean, if it works.
Do I get to keep the eyeballs?
Yes.
Where are they?
Down.
I want to see the eyeballs first.
They are down in the area under construction.
What's that?
The basement.
There's a basement?
You know, that's what a lot of people have been getting today.
Yes, apparently it's hidden by the construction.
There's so much room to run around.
And so many eyeballs.
Alright, you go kill them and then I'll take the eyeballs.
You have to earn the eyeballs.
I mean, yeah, you gotta cut them out of the skulls.
If you do not help kill them, then you do not get the eyeballs.
But that's... But
That's work.
Are you gonna take the eyeballs?
If I desire to, yes.
What?
I'm glad Mike is negotiating this.
But I want the eyeballs.
Then you should come with us and help us kill them.
But can't you just kill them and then I'll just take the eyeballs?
If I have to kill them without your help, then I will take the eyeballs.
We're going in circle.
Can we hear this conversation in the
It's
room?
completely in Goblin.
It's completely a goblin.
Yeah, so none
I
of
know,
us
but do we just
understand.
hear
I know, that was out
two
of character.
people?
I mean,
You-
according to
You hear one creature.
Really?
according
You hear
to
Leaf.
this is in Yiddish.
I mean, the only one who might.
How
hear the-
dare you make Yiddish Goblin?
Leaf, are you done? Can we go?
Okay, I'll help you kill them. But only if I can keep the eyeballs.
Do we have an agreement? And I just put my hand out into the darkness.
Crunch.
Squish.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not crunch. Squish.
Just a slimy
out of
hand.
the darkness, an eyeball rolls and taps your foot.
Ugh.
It's just a slimy handshake.
Eat that, and then we can agree.
Oh!
No,
Oh!
Yeah, there's no hand to shake.
Leaf picks up the eyeball. Can I tell what type of creature the eyeball is from?
Make a nature check.
Okay.
Oh.
Oof.
Yeah!
Creature with eyeballs. That's where this comes.
Yeah, you had no idea.
Is it at least not a cat's eye?
Is it large, medium, small, roughly?
Can I at least tell that it's not a cat's eye?
It's bigger than a cat's eye.
But I mean, like, it doesn't have, like, the slit? Does it have the slit?
Correct. It does not.
Okay, cool.
It's more like some kind of other beast creature. You can tell that much.
Gotcha.
What was being hunted?
Then Leaf eats the eyeball.
Okay. And then he
You know-
emerges behind you.
I turn around and look at the goblin.
Hi.
You know, there's not a lot of protein in.
No.
Fair enough.
These ones are kind of bland.
Yeah, what's your point?
I saw an elf in there, though. They're pretty good.
Her eyes are not for eating, unless they are freely given.
I've only known one person to freely give their eyes, but they died. Maybe. I just gotta
Well,
ask.
I know she has magic. Perhaps the magic can stave off the dying.
That's the opposite of what I was going for.
But that's
Jesus.
not what I want.
You like to kill things, don't you?
Yeah. I just like to eat their eyes.
Do you do so in excess?
What's that?
when you do it more than you need to.
How much is that? I like to store them in a jar, and he pulls out his jar. This one's kind of full though, so I have another jar.
Oh
This
my
one's-
god,
oh,
I hate this.
So you save them for later. You don't waste them.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine then.
You can't eat them all at once, because then I'll get fat.
And that's what I meant by excess.
That's what that means.
Yes.
Oh.
This is really funny out of character because I know for a fact that this character is smarter than Lee.
Right.
This character is smarter than most of the party.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think the only one he's not smart enough to cut off him.
What? Really?
No.
I don't know. Maybe he is.
Eggs has a 26 intelligence.
Right.
It's
Yeah, he might have different stats.
Wow, somebody's friends with Afario.
How did you get 26?
magic.
It's almost like the same person created both characters.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Same way that Afariel has a 30.
Eggs is not that smart. What are we killing?
Aberrations.
What's that?
Things that are not of this world.
If they're not here, how do we kill them?
Because they have come to this world.
Oh. Okay.
Come, meet the others.
I was just gonna suggest that. You beat me to it.
I will lead this character whose name I still have not learned
Mm-hmm.
into the dining room.
All right. So you guys watch Leaf come into the dining room. That's it.
Hello.
I take it this is the bodyguard.
Is Omri still under the table?
Oh, you
We don't. Yeah,
don't
we don't
see
see
him.
one.
Yeah, you don't see the
leave.
bodyguard.
just Leaf just walks back into the room.
And that's it.
All right.
Leave,
that's
can I
it.
come out now?
Yes, you can come out, Omri.
Okay.
Did the kid go back to bed?
Yes, the kid went back to bed.
Oh yeah. Good to hear.
Alright, let's go find that goblin.
He's actually right here. You just can't see him.
What?
Hi. And you all
Ah.
just see him.
Mhm.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
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 All right, now that we have the
Hello.
creepy eyeball monster, can we go?
He has a name.
Really? What is it?
What is your name, Goblin?
Eggs.
It is nice to meet you, Eggs. I am a leaf on the wind. You may call me Leaf.
Pleasure to meet you, Eggs. My name's Garrus.
I'm
Hi.
Anya.
I like your eyes.
Thanks.
Oh, don't like that at all.
They're pretty and green.
Fortunately, I am still you.
Yeah, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're rested. We need to go now, correct?
Wait, who's that?
I think proper
Who?
introductions are in order.
He points at Daryl.
That's Daryl.
For now, you can call me Daryl.
What else am I supposed to call you? Does it change in like 5 minutes? Do you go by like Steve?
Well, I'm using a different name right now, so
That's stupid.
when you're being hunted by things that want you dead, it's kind of good to kind of hide every now and then. So
Just hunt him back.
I've been trying.
Yeah, I like this guy.
Not when he's messing with Cal.
He's giving you a really sour look because he doesn't understand.
It's kind of like a verbal camouflage.
Okay.
Can't believe that worked.
Are we good?
Just the
Let's go.
simplest answer just now.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Cool.
We gonna go kill stuff?
Yes.
Ideally, yeah.
Good, because Felix doesn't let me kill anything.
Well, that changes today.
For now, I'm pretty sure you're going to go back to not killing things after.
I don't wanna.
Except if you're master, I'm guessing.
This one thinks the proper term is employer.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, he gives me eyeballs and then just tells me to make sure he doesn't die.
Yeah, I think you just discuss the terms of your agreement with your employer.
What's that?
The guy giving you the eyeballs.
Oh yeah, Felix.
Yeah.
He's pretty nice.
Shall we be moving then?
Probably. I want to kill stuff.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
All right. So, you leave the room and you go to the right. I'm assuming you're following the path that was spoken to you.
Mm-hmm. I'm not straying from that path.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you eventually come to a wall with a large, almost vault door outside of it.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have like a conventional handle, or is it like the wheel lock?
Like the wheel lock, basically.
Okay.
Malcolm, you want to get opening?
This one does not even know if it's properly locked or not.
There's just like a handle.
Yeah,
It's like one of those
the
big
giant,
like wheels, yeah.
yeah, kind of like a submarine door almost.
Leaf will try spinning the wheel.
I will help you with that endeavor.
All right.
Is it a big wheel? Does it need two people?
It's a pretty big wheel.
Okay,
So it seems like it needs two people.
sounds good.
Maybe just one really strong. Both.
You spin the wheel. Oh, fortune!
Ah, shit! I got a clothing item.
Oh, fuck.
Uh,
All I got was RP.
I didn't want the car.
Damn. Is there a trip up?
And it spins and spins and spins and spins and spins and nothing happens.
Spin the other way, guys.
Does it feel like it's moving anything, or is it just a wheel?
It's just a wheel.
Awesome.
I try pulling on the wheel to see if it's
Yeah.
completely cosmetic.
All right. Make a strength check.
Okay.
Would you like help with that strength check?
Well, I mean, you're already helping me, so.
Yeah.
Athletics or just straight strength?
Athletics.
All right.
And it would, I guess it would be a
23.
God damn it.
All right. It doesn't move.
Fuck.
Interesting.
probably pretty well stuck in there. Does it feel like the whole door would have moved, or just the wheel itself?
Hard to say.
Push it.
Fair.
Maybe. Wait a second. I just realized something. I want to move the wheel the opposite direction.
Mm-hmm.
You want to spin it in the opposite direction?
Yeah, spin
Yeah,
it back the way.
Yeah,
Because I
that's
think
what
I think I just locked it.
possibly.
Where it's like I spin the wheel and it doesn't open, so I think, oh, it was probably already open. Let's spin it again so it is open again.
All right, you spin the wheel.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Okay. So I did unlock it the first time.
Correct.
Is there like any visible like lock on this, or is it just pretty much straight metal with the wheel on?
Metal with a wheel.
Okay. And I assume that other than the wheel itself, the door is featureless.
No, actually, there is a rather intricate pattern carved into the door. And the first thing that crosses your mind, especially, is how did he think this was a construction zone?
Just
Does it look like words in like a different language, or is it just weird patterns?
It's mostly just weird patterns. Like, there's not any words that any of you know.
Okay, so no script that I can read.
Correct.
how two of my languages don't have script.
So push it.
Does it look like it's a push door and not a pull door?
It looks like it's a pull door.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Just based on how the hinges are set.
Because all I said was open it before, and you said pull, so I
Yeah.
assumed it was a pull door then.
Save here.
I will also try to pull open the door.
All right,
Get all
make an
three-
athletics check.
Get
At
all three-
advantage.
Just get all three of us in there and just pull.
Right.
27?
All right, it doesn't move.
Ah!
Here it's a push door.
Well, based on how the hinges are, it looks like you're supposed to pull it open.
Yeah.
Because nothing in this house is magic. And, you know, fucks with your
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah.
Magic people. Is the door magic?
Possibly.
I
Looks
cast
like
detect
it.
magic.
All right, the door is magic.
Oh
What
my
kind?
god.
Illusion.
Of course it is. And I'm glowing blue.
Do we just need to believe that the door is not there?
Do you want me to try walking through it again?
Yes.
It'd be worth a shot if anything.
Close my
Do it,
eyes
just
and
do it.
walk into the door.
Yeah.
Okay. Dong.
It's a door.
That was worth it.
So is it the door that's emanating it, or rather, is it just the door?
Just the door.
And the scripts doesn't look like, or the design doesn't look like anything
No,
I've seen
it
before, right?
just looks
Just
patterned.
patterns and imagery.
Mm-hmm.
What are the pictures of?
Mostly of stars.
Fortunately, astronomy is not Cobcom's strong suit. That's what we need the professor for.
Mm-hmm.
I cast stars on it.
Half stars?
Which star spell?
That one.
Who? Alright, Sparkle
Oh.
Spit.
For a second, I'm like, wait, can't do that yet. We don't have the spell levels.
Yeah.
I hope she's not using that on a door.
Sort of look to the others. Like, anyone here can good at opening doors?
Yes, but
I mean, I
Um,
normally
it's so
kick them open.
wasted, and it's really loud.
Investigate the doors, see how.
Make an investigation check.
Also, let everyone know that the door is an illusion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not getting anywhere. Nope. Okay, I fucking tried.
It was supposed to be with advantage. No, I'm just kidding.
It's a pretty cool door.
Yeah. It's a pretty intricate
Um,
door.
And did Kafka, did you see any kind of like lock or anything within the gears?
This one can only see the surface of the door, not within the door. Looking at Abigail, confused.
You didn't really look at the door, Kafka. You just pulled it.
This one has not touched the door.
Oh, sorry, it was Lee.
You just staring at her further.
Either or. Do you see anything with that door?
This one can only see the pattern.
Guys, is that we're
Although-
gonna kill stuff? Why are we trying to open a door?
Because the things that we want to kill are on the other side of this door.
Okay. That makes sense.
Looking at the door, can I make out any, like, constellations that would tell, like, maybe if this is a specific part of the night sky?
Make an Arcana or Nature check.
We'll do Arcana. I'm better at that. 32.
Yeah, you think?
I mean, my nature's a +9.
Yeah. There are 10 different constellations.
Okay. So,
The one that is currently in, like, the center portion of the door.
Currently in focus.
Yes. The center point of the door, as you would say, is the constellation. That's the word. The wow.
You knew it.
Okay. Yeah, I got there.
Like
The
you said it 5 seconds earlier.
I
Yep.
know. That was bad. That was a mind fuck.
mhm.
The constellation of the Warlock.
Big fucking surprise.
So, when you say center of the door, is that the center of the wheel or the center of the actual full door?
The center of the actual full door.
Okay.
Alright, Gareth, you're up.
Just, yeah, I want to have one of them turn the wheel and see if that changes.
Alright, Gareth, you're up.
I'm done being possessed. One of you can do it.
Leaf
You're
will,
the warlock,
Or
you do it.
lethal.
Leaf will turn the wheel again for the
Not the
third
kind of
time.
warlock.
For the
Doesn't
fourth
matter.
time.
Alright. You turn the wheel. And as you turn the wheel, the stars ever so slightly shift in the constellation.
Okay, so it no longer resembles that constellation.
Correct.
So
It has
what one are we
adjusted.
looking for?
With Abigail studying astronomy, can she does she remember anything about the alignments of the constellation?
How far into astronomy did Abigail get?
Well, pretty far.
Would you
She only thinks
consider
she
yourself-
wanted to be, because I don't remember. She wants to be a star.
She literally
you-
wants to be a star.
Would you
She
consider
literally
yourself
wants to be a star.
an associate, or would you consider yourself maybe a bachelor, or how about
A
master?
master's? Do you have a PhD?
It's more
excuse you, I am an
of
MD of
the
starology.
teacher's assistant.
A TA.
She was a TA,
That's adorable.
but she graded papers.
So an associate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe.
Okay. All right. That does raise your DC, but go ahead and make a nature check. All right. You wanted to know about the alignment of the stars?
Yes.
Well, yeah. Sometimes constellations in the night sky do change from time to time, and because when the material plane rotates, I should say, well, mostly the world rotates. Various parts of the sky are visible directly overhead. That's what you get. Maybe the puzzle has something to do with the night sky.
Night sky and star alignments.
Have the stars changed enough to make another constellation in focus?
Yes, the current constellation in focus is the Wizard.
Now does the door open?
This one thinks if we can find the code, the door will open on its own.
What are we looking for?
What is
Oh.
the narcissist? Like, what is he, like a caster?
This one assumes so.
He's the one that
Doesn't
copies
know.
everybody else.
He's the one we kind of have the least information about.
Wait, who's behind this door?
We don't think anyone.
We don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
No
We don't. As far as Kovgum and the emissary radar is aware, there's not an emissary in the house.
Spin the wheel again!
Are you full on spinning it, or are you just
Like the price is right?
moving
Just
it slightly?
Keep changing
Yeah.
the constellation until we find the right one.
Yeah, I'm just moving it slowly.
All right.
So
you
I would
move
like.
it slowly, and it adjusts to the bard.
Hey, it's me.
Keep going. I guess if nothing happens, keep going.
All right. You adjust it again to the noble.
Hey, it's me again.
Nothing happens, keep going.
All right. You adjust it again to the druid.
Solania.
Solania. Adjust. Nothing happens, keep going. Essentially, I keep spinning the wheel through the cycle until something happens.
That
All
goes
right.
there, like,
You
oh.
do one full circle and pull it every time.
But
and
nothing
you're
happens.
back to the warlock.
Okay, so it was after the druid, it was what?
Yeah,
After
what are
the-
the constellations we're working in?
So we got warlock, wizard, bard, noble, druid, ranger, fighter, commoner, spirit, zombie. That was the first 10.
Who the fuck found a constellation was like, zombie?
Yeah, because the hand is like separate from the rest of it.
Oh.
Necromancer.
Yeah, so it's the zombie. Basically, yeah, necromancer. But there's the wizard, and then there's the zombie. The barbarian, and the mysterious figure.
I
Wait,
got
that's
nothing.
That's just the most serious figure.
Yep.
Do we want to make a loud noise or not, or just try to?
Oh,
figure it
I
out?
realized I gave you 12. That's right.
Yeah.
There's
yeah,
12.
only- Oh, okay.
There's 12 now. Because I can.
Well,
So, anybody? Anybody got anything?
God, I missed one.
Warlock? Wizard? Kitty!
Yeah, Umbraso.
Mysterious.
There
stranger.
has to be like a pattern, like a safe, you know? Like we have to turn to a certain thing, turn around again on the opposite end, and then turn it again, the opposite end.
How exactly are we supposed to figure that out?
I don't know. Is there like any clues around this room?
You're in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Hallway's pretty blank.
I want to just lock the architects.
If the what?
Is there an architect constellation?
No. If it's a lock of the architect's design.
Yeah.
It seems convoluted enough that Coggan thinks it's possible, but he doesn't have any concrete evidence.
Well, you're based on your experience so far with the house, it's a pretty safe bet.
Right. Yeah. There's no fucking, bright red stamp, but given the fact that his work invests the place.
So when's the lunch hour again?
One zombie. I'll just start turning to the one that's the zombie.
Okay. And you go back. I think it was 4 constellations to the zombie.
Anything?
No, we stopped at each and every one, and nothing happened when we got to
we
every
did.
single
All
one.
right,
Yeah,
I must have
I
missed
just did it the fast way instead of going, what's next? What's next? What's next?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Maybe,
you hold the door on all 12 of them, and nothing happened.
maybe it is a combination. We spin
That's
it
what-
to one. We spin
That's
it
what
to
Abigail
another.
said too, but we don't know what
Okay.
We don't know the combination yet.
Want to try commoner, warlock, zombie?
Okay. You do so. And nothing works. Or
Right.
that combo doesn't work, I should say.
Right. Yeah.
Nothing
Nothing
indicates
works.
that it worked.
Nothing
I want to
works.
try every combination.
the.
We gonna be here a while.
Exactly. It would take a long time.
Yeah, it's 12 seconds.
Does anything else change other than the constellations when we spin the wheel?
Make a perception check.
I'm willing to bet the fighter is one of the combinations.
22.
Nope. Just the constellations.
Do we hear anything when we're spinning the wheel other than the spinning of the wheel?
Nope.
Alright, just make sure I got this right. It's Warlock, Wizard, Bard, Commoner, Druid, Ranger, Zombie, Mysterious Figure.
I think Noble was after Bard or before Bard.
Oh, I'm just trying to list them all.
Yep, noble barbarian.
I just don't know if having them in the right order means anything.
Not really, no.
Okay, good.
I almost wonder if it's mysterious figure, wizard, fighter.
Do it. Spin. Spin.
Yeah,
Spin.
it's an idea.
Mysterious figure. Wizard. Fighter. Hey Siri, that's not what I wanted from you.
Siri, shut up.
Mysterious figure sounded close enough, I guess.
I mean, technically, we don't even know if it's your standard 3 combination. It could be.
That's also
could be all
true.
12.
Mhm.
It could be. Yeah, it could be all 12.
It's also true. Yeah, well, still want to try that one.
We're gonna be here a long time if it's 12.
Mhm.
So, what was yours? Mysterious figure.
Mysterious figure, wizard, fighter.
Alright. Doesn't work.
Can I try something?
Yeah.
I want to try putting my ear up to the wheel and slowly moving it and seeing if I can hear
The tumbler.
the audible clicks of it locking into place on the correct one.
That's what I said if we heard anything when we spun the wheel.
Well,
You said no.
your question was more general. I'm being more specific.
Well, that's what I meant, but okay.
Well, we don't always know what you mean, Tori.
Eh.
Can't make
Also,
assumptions. This is a puzzle. You figure it out.
Why else would I want to listen to the door? It's a fucking safe. I'm
Well,
sorry. I would like to listen to see if I can hear the wind blowing in the breeze.
Maybe
Yours
the door has a
was
heartbeat.
more like, do we notice anything else? So it's more of like a generalized, like, maybe. So it's a harder DC.
Yeah, and also maybe the door has a heartbeat.
So do you want me to roll perception?
Perception, yeah.
Okay, sounds good. 25.
Okay. That's exactly what you needed.
Yeah.
You spin the wheel,
I'll be able to get that on an ad.
and as you get close to the noble, you hear whispers.
I hear a what?
Whispers.
Whispers.
Oh.
Of course.
And as you get to the noble, the whispers stop.
Is it because nobility is my worst enemy?
Yeah.
Oh my world.
You spin it again, the opposite direction, because that's how locks work. And you come up to the mysterious figure. And again, as you approach, you hear whispers. And then it stops. And you spin it the other direction. And you get to the fighter. And you hear whispers. And one last spin.
Yeah.
You spin it back the other way. And you get to wizard. And you hear, good.
Noble, mysterious figure, fighter wizard.
Yep.
Fuck.
I had
Oh yeah.
I had
knew
most
Feather
of the
was
code, I
involved.
just had it in none of the order.
And as you get to wizard, you hear the click of the door, and it just pops open.
Oh yeah.
And you feel a very, very cold breeze.
Yeah. I guess fighter would be Cal, wizard, the architect, nobility, our friend, and the mysterious stranger. Would be something else.
What?
You're
Any-
trying to make
I'll break
connections where there are none.
I will break it down in Discord later.
There's
Okay.
Any of the only one of those that wouldn't be that couldn't be the architect is the fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the puzzle earlier getting through the library was architect has Cal, so Cal was involved in that one. Cal's a fighter here, also involved, so it's safe to say that Cal is somewhat involved with almost every fucking puzzle at this point.
That's that's why I had fighter down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hopefully we'll just be able to
Anyways, puzzles.
force our way through all of these puzzles.
Just put Cal in front of everything, and maybe it'll open.
Yeah, no.
So Leaf hears the audible click. Is like, I think I unlocked it.
Nice.
Well, before we go down there, it might be a good time to take a break.
Yeah, we'll take a break here.
All right, sounds good. So I will send us to break. So for all that are watching, stick around. We'll be back in about 10-ish minutes or so.
Yeah.
And we are back.
All right. So where we left off before the break. Shit, I just dropped my pencil. The party. It's very hard to lean over when there's a cat on your leg. The party opened up the vault door, which revealed a very cold brush of air. That's what we're going to go with there. And, yeah, as the vault door cracked open and basically depressurizing the contents inside. And for anybody just tuning in, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you.
Alright, so should we go in? Alright, we go in.
Give me light or no? Well, I know you don't need lightly, but do we?
Huh?
Yeah, we can't hear what you're saying, Abigail.
Do you need light?
Oh. I don't think any of us need light.
Is it light in
Is
here?
it?
No.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty
Yeah,
dark.
yeah.
Might need light.
Alright. I'm gonna cast dancing lights, but make it like kind of dimmy.
So the three dim lights instead of the one bright one?
Yeah.
Okay. You do so. And there is... So this is a small room. As you guys open the door up, you basically step into like a landing zone for a stairway.
Mm-hmm.
As this is a 10 by 10 room with a stairway that just goes down to the left.
Just to look at the coffin, but like, you want to get that radar ready?
This one thinks you do not have any indication of 1,000 feet. We've not gone far enough.
Alright.
Alright, let's go.
Y'all want front line in front?
Leaf will take the...
Alright, I'll go behind you.
I'll stay in the middle.
I can take that.
I'll definitely be near the back.
What do you want last, or do you want second?
I'm fine with second to last, unless you want me to take last. It doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah, there's still an armory. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, bud, you're going down. My butt's asleep. Ouch. Alright, so what was the order?
Leaf in the front, Garrus after him, and then I stopped paying attention.
Abigail. In the
Abigail.
middle. Cal second to last. Forgot Omri was a character that was still here, technically.
Probably best to have Omri before Abigail. Have all our frontliners in the front.
Yeah. It's Leaf Garrus, Omri,
Leaf,
Abigail,
Garrus,
Cal,
Omri.
me.
Okay.
And
so-
Kafka in behind me, I'm guessing.
Well, that's just like what I was
Sure.
saying for.
Garrus, Omri, Abigail, Cal, Cobb. Did I get it right?
And then Solani at the end.
Okay, good. Then I did
Yeah.
get it right so far.
Cool.
I'm not sure we
Close
got it right,
enough.
but yes.
Yeah, I don't know the order.
And Corsham. And Skelly.
But not him.
But not Pim. Hoot hoot. Alright.
Need a hoot hoot
Okie
emote
doke.
for the stream. If only I could draw.
Good old map.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You got the Kia.
I recognize this.
It's almost as if you've had this sitting in the back burner for months.
Since episode 1.
Yep.
Whoa.
I never got rid of the map.
Because there was always a chance that we'd come back here.
Oh, there was a very high chance.
Mm-hmm.
The body is still laying on the table. It's probably a different
You
Not
could
different body.
say we've been going this way all our life.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it was planned or something.
Gorge.
Gosh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
You are there.
Cool.
There are
Here.
have been no traps.
Mm-hmm.
You are effectively standing on the staircase after kind of coming down, seeing this laboratory, some of you for the first time, some of you for the second time. And you see, as you come to the base of the stairs, Leaf, the rather large trapdoor in the middle.
I whisper behind Cal, or at Cal, and I was like, "What's down there? What was down there? I mean,
Something really bad.
oh crap!"
It's the thing Omri fed, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But what is it? Do you know?
We didn't go down to find out.
Fantastic. I wonder if Leaf knows that he has to move.
Is there anything different?
I was waiting for your conversation.
Sorry.
Has anything moved or changed?
Nope. It's yeah, it's exactly as it was left the last time.
I take it the large trapdoor is where the hole is.
Yeah, probably.
Yep.
What did it sound like?
I can't remember back that far. Totally out of character.
Big.
I don't remember. We literally have to go back to session 1.
Big.
63 sessions ago.
Are you?
Seeing how we know that Omri sensed an aberration directly behind the door and how there is nothing here, I would like to look around, see if there's someone hiding.
Okay. Are you gonna look back up the stairs where the door was?
Sure, I'll scan the whole room.
Okay. Yeah, make a perception check. Okay. You look around this room and see nothing. And you look up the stairs and there's something floating.
I told you.
Yay.
Well,
You see 5 eyeballs staring down, watching the party.
Mm.
And I look at it, and it looks at me. I say to Eggs, is that enough eyeballs for you?
Oh, I didn't even see that thing. Oh. That thing is gross. But, and he just shoots 3 arrows and it just drops. No chance.
Perfect.
What the hell? What was it?
Well, it was this weird floating green eyeball with 4 tendrils that came off of it with eyeballs on the end.
Gross.
Like a small beholder.
Yeah, like a small beholder.
Great. There's
well, I
a
don't
bigger
know if
one down
Garrison
there.
know what that is.
Was that 1 down, 29 to go?
No. That creature was definitely of the.
Alright, well. Is there any more in here?
Didn't see anything else.
No, I believe the rest of them are down below.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Alright, well, we should go.
Alright, we move down into the room then. Eggs even on the map?
Nope.
I don't think he has a token for him yet.
Oh, I do.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Probably just not going to really be doing anything when combat breaks out.
Mm-hmm.
Fair. I'll go over to the trapdoor, and I will check to see if it is locked or whatever.
Okay. Pretty easy to see. There's no lock on it. It's just chain down.
All right.
Alright, Garrus, you're right there. Open it up.
All right.
I will also point out, this room is cold.
I would imagine.
Unnaturally so.
Yes.
All right. Leaf, you want to give me a hand with this trapdoor?
Sure. I help.
All right. Make an athletics check at advantage.
All right. Advantage. Come on, sheet. Thank you.
All right. You pull the door so that it's open and the chains are no longer holding it to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I prepare to shoot anything that comes out.
As you keep your crossbow readied, nothing comes out.
Mm-hmm.
He just kind of looks over the edge, just like, oh, that goes down kind of far.
Grab one of the torches from the bag, cast light on the end, and drop it in.
It falls for a long time. And then the light gets snuffed out. And a few seconds later, you hear it hit something.
Something.
Yeah. Something solid.
Don't know if it was ground, but it was solid.
Yeah, just.
Although echoed up, it doesn't. It's very distorted.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The only one who might be able to tell that it actually is solid ground, maybe Solania. Solania. Possible. Oh, really? I guess I don't have anything that would be able to indicate how recently it was used.
Strange question. If I throw my dance alliance 120 feet, would they see anything?
Do you do that?
Yeah.
Alright. They descend 120 feet,
And then I move.
and that's it. They're just floating there, 120 feet down the hole.
Oh, that's not even the bottom.
No. You haven't even got to the darkness.
You think the darkness is your ally?
Fuck it.
Your light was snuffed before it hit the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
This is a deep hole.
Yeah, and that was a light spell.
It was.
Means that something down there is capable of dispelling magic.
Or casting darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Or both.
Yeah.
Although
Yeah,
one is...
Something down there doesn't like the light.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Sean Connery.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming to my lecture.
Fuck you, Rebecca.
Do we want to like throw like some rope down there?
It's not gonna hurt.
I don't have that much rope.
Yeah. Wait, Lee,
Well,
you You have a broom, right?
Yeah, I was about to say I can try
Mhm.
getting closer, fly down.
Yeah, if anything grabs you, you do have the ability to come right back up.
Yep,
Do you?
I will do that.
Yeah. Would you like someone to go with you in case there's anything?
You can't.
Yeah,
Alright.
the only one that
cannot
could
hold that much.
Yeah, the only
Yeah.
one that could possibly go or the half.
One of the halflings, yeah.
Yeah.
Or
And
I
they're
guess
both
technically
better
eggs.
at ranged. Oh yeah, I guess eggs could come. Eggs, you want to go for a ride?
Are we going down?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
then Oh yeah.
All right.
If you go down, you can bring us down there when you get back.
Then Leaf and Eggs will head down.
Sounds like a weird breakfast.
Yeah, it does.
Wow.
New session title.
I will tell Eggs that if we need to, I can teleport us out, but you have to be willing.
He's
Okay.
You're doing teleportation pre-check.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's okay.
Sounds good.
All right. He's been cleared for TSA pre-check.
I don't know if I've ever been teleported though.
You're going to love it.
What is a teleport?
It's where you leave one place and arrive at another place instantaneously.
Oh, that's how I got here.
Yes.
That interests me, Eggs, but now is not the time to speak of it.
Mm-hmm.
Speak of what?
I'll tell you later.
Okay. How do I ride this thing? Do I just climb on and sit there, or
Yep,
do I like?
Yes. You
Are we
just sit on
hanging
it.
from it?
You sit on it as if it was a horse.
What's that? Are those the big things that people ride?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I think I can do that.
All right.
He sits backwards.
I
So
mean,
we're,
Yeah.
so we're just staring at each other, or are we back to back?
Back to back.
Okay. I kind of look back.
That would have been creepy if he was face to face.
He just sits in front of Leaf, just
I mean, to
staring
be
into
honest-
his eyes.
This is probably better. That way we can watch each other's backs.
Yeah.
This hurts.
awesome.
Eggs is just like stare deeply into my eyes.
Kovkum's just looking around while this whole debacle is going on.
I just look at the others and just kind of shrug and start descending.
He's just like good enough.
I would like to point out too, for you guys that are looking at Eggs, he has this very perpetual, like, dimwit look on his face. Like, it's never-ending dunce face.
So, Eggs, you should probably turn around if you want to see what you're looking at
No,
while he
no,
goes down.
no.
Actually, that works. That works.
But
No, like they can
But I-
watch each
No,
other's
this
backs,
is
it's
this
fine.
is fine. We can keep back to back. That way we don't. Nothing can sneak up on us.
Yeah, he looks forward, and I look at everything else.
I mean, to be fair, we're going to be looking down anyway, so it really does not matter. This is
I have
just
eyes
extra
back of my
precaution.
head. And he
I
would
have a feeling you have eyes. in
Eyes.
many places.
He's just got like a pair of goggles strapped to the back of his head, and there's just two eyes there.
pair of eyes in the goggles.
Yeah, clearly
Yep,
not
pretty
connected,
much.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just picturing he's got eyes under his hat like Paddington.
Don't get me wrong, I still hate it. But
It's oddly endearing.
Mhm.
yeah,
Like you can't hate Eggs.
yeah, I could. Oh no, I absolutely do as a player.
Yeah, you could very easily hate him. It's just
He's oddly
I get it
inspirational.
now, though.
I don't know if inspirational is the word. I'm pretty sure I don't want eggs as a role model.
I get it now, though.
How to make other players grossed out, D&D 5e.
And it's just a picture of eggs.
Anyway, you descend into the pit, and at 300 feet down, you can no longer see. And you guys up front, well, up top, technically, you just hear eggs go, "Wait, who turned the lights out?"
Oh, great. There's darkness down there.
So, like, we lose all sight, even
Yes.
with darkness.
Yes.
Right.
And after 60 feet of traveling, you come out of the darkness and you can see again.
Okay.
And 10 feet lower is ground.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
So it's 190 feet?
It is
370?
370.
Oh, I must have missed a whole 180 there.
Yeah, you go 300 feet down to plunge into darkness, and 60 feet to get right back out, and then 10 feet more to the ground.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
370 feet.
Let's see. That would be death.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
granted, fall damage caps at 20d6, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it hurt.
Yeah, that's a leg snapper.
Luckily, we have a solution for this. But
Yeah,
first,
yeah.
I'm gonna make sure the ground is safe. Is the ground safe?
Other than concrete, yeah.
Are there like any tunnels leading out?
Yeah, strangely, this is, as you stare through it, looks like a crypt.
Awesome.
Fun.
Great.
Yeah, so there's a lot of different, like, pathways out of this location,
Sure.
and all of them are littered with bones
Oh, great.
everywhere. You're guessing it's the people that keep coming here and disappearing.
Probably.
Yeah.
Say, eggs. It's just the one tunnel?
No, there's like 7 tunnels.
Oh.
Yeah, they just scatter. You're guessing you're probably pretty centralized in this crypt.
Less
Gotcha.
crypt, more catacombs.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, true. Yeah, less crypt, more catacomb.
Alright, I say, okay, eggs. We have to wait for the others to get down here. So, let's stay back to back and watch all these tunnels while I send the broom to go get everybody else.
Oh, you gonna relay us?
Oh, okay. What do I do if I see something?
Shoot it.
Okay.
As long as it's not me or one of the others.
What others?
The others up top that I'm gonna bring
Oh.
down on the bow. Don't shoot
Yeah,
them.
that's right, our friends.
They are friends, yes.
Okay.
Ah, yes, the
Friends,
other
not
eyeball.
food.
Yeah, the other eyeballs. I mean, people.
Yeah, those ones. Okay, I won't shoot them.
We are
So am I
friends.
supposed to shoot that thing over there?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot you, and then
What
3 arrows go flying and hit the wall. Sorry, I thought I saw something. There wasn't anything there.
Oh, okay, good.
Alright.
It's hard to see down here.
In the meantime,
I will I don't know. Do I have like anything to write on?
You're gonna like wrap a note around the broom.
That's what I was gonna do, but then I'm like, I don't know if I have anything.
you have an Abaddon on a wall, but that doesn't really help.
Should be something in like your stuff.
Do you need the sheet of paper?
Yes, if you have paper, that would be perfect.
Yeah, my friend gave me this, and he hands you a flyer.
What does the flyer say?
Fortune favors the bold.
God damn it.
Ah,
Is it the fucking pamphlet for the campaign?
Nope.
Well, there wasn't a pamphlet in the campaign, but that is the catchphrase of one of the other characters.
Oh god.
Eggs wrote it down as words of inspiration.
Oh god. I love this.
Awesome.
I love this.
All right. I kind of
Everything-
look at it, and I. Do you also have a quill and ink?
No, but you can write in blood.
He's not.
Fuck.
Fair enough.
And he gives you an eye.
All right. I'll just poke the eye with my claw to get a little blood on the end of my claw.
Yep.
And then I'm just going to scratch out "Fortune favors the bold." And then write.
Also written in blood.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna write. Safe to come down. Feel free to use broom.
Safe to come down. Why is this written in blood?
To be fair, I don't think that's super alarming because it's Leaf.
Not fair.
Like if Abigail went down there and then it was written in blood, yeah, it's concerning. But Leaf is pretty practical, so
That's fair. All right. So you will write the note out. Eggs takes the eye and eats it, and you send the broom up. So after a few seconds, the broom returns and floats there with a note strapped to it. And one of you takes it off, sees fortune what? As it's crossed out, and it says safe to come down. I don't remember the rest of it. I was too busy laughing.
If you want.
I'll use brew if you want. Written in blood. Very obviously written in blood.
Whew. Whew.
Fucking mad lad, John.
Calvary,
Gonna relay this information to the others.
It says tasty, send more? What? Why is it written in blood? No, it says safe to come down.
Oh god.
Sorry, I had to.
Who's
Going first.
Who's first?
Omri will go first.
Omri definitely would go first.
Omri would definitely go first.
She like pushes everybody out of the way.
Yep.
No, we sit there for a second, and then she just throws her hands up, goes, "All right, I will," and then just leaves.
Pretty much. So Omri flies down, and then the broom comes back up. So, for the sake of brevity, you all make your way down there. Corsham a little trickier.
It takes a little longer for Kovcom because it has to go at half speed.
Yeah. Well, basically what happens is like Kovcom straps Corsham to the broom and it just kind of descends down the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but also Kovcom himself with all his weight is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it takes for both of them to get down.
Air crocodile prime delivery.
Sure.
Yeah. And I will point out after a few minutes of the people up top figuring out what's going on, the people on the bottom just hear like a cacophonous amount of whispers throughout the catacombs.
My favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mixed in with like groans and mumbles. So it's a very chilling sound.
That's what all of us here were down here.
And
Yes.
I thought the chills was just the atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
I got chills.
We're all at the bottom of.
With my background in studying things like this, would that mean anything to me, or just assumption that this place is kind of weird and creepy?
It's more of a weird and creepy, almost
Rather than
like
anything specific.
yeah, like the house itself might not be haunted,
But down here.
but down
Definitely.
here with as you're standing in a pile of corpses, might be haunted.
And all these corpses look like they look like they fell it, like they got pushed in.
Oh yeah, the broken bones everywhere.
Right, and nothing else that seems to indicate they were killed before they got pushed in that I can find.
Correct.
It's possible, but maybe not likely.
Yeah, maybe some of the skeletons.
Yeah, maybe some of the skeletons, or maybe they were just killed in a way that I can't tell without taking time and
Correct.
don't want to do that.
Yep, and there are oddly every single corpse is dressed the same.
How so, Sam?
Mostly robes.
Don't like
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Sacrifices.
Yeah,
Any?
and
How fresh is the freshest body? Or set of bodies?
make a medicine check.
Kitty.
Do you want guidance?
I mean, if you're gonna give it,
Yeah, guidance.
I'm never gonna say no.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll roll a d4.
Yep.
So 19.
That's a
Okay.
19.
Yeah, about a week. So it's been approximately 8 days.
Okay.
And Eggs kind of like gets close to one of them, pulls out an eye, and is like, "There's something in here," and just like gouges the eye.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
turning my eyes.
horrifying.
Yeah,
And,
Cobgum's just watching, not bothered. at
Pulls
all.
out like a small
Yeah.
metal shard. What's this?
Cobgum just reaches out his metal arm.
It magnetizes itself to your arm,
Huh.
and then your arm shuts off.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Yep. Just deactivates the whole prosthetic.
Nope.
So, I guess
Uh,
question is, I just can't move it, but it doesn't like fall off.
Correct.
Okay.
I was about to say I don't want to have to carry part of you.
That's where he draws the line.
Yeah. The part of me that's not even like flesh. It's pure metal. There's nothing to get dirty.
I'm gonna attempt to pull it off.
It's just
Okay.
that's an entirely
Yeah.
metal arm. That thing
You
is
just-
heavy.
You just
Not really.
unattach it.
Okay.
Like it's not like magically adhered. It's just a magnet.
Right.
I'm gonna ask
The magic is
Cal
gonna
if
shut
he
his
can
arm.
throw it into his bag of holding. might
That's
need
a
this
bad
someday.
idea.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
When
Because
she
it's
does,
a thing that shuts off magic.
Yeah.
When
When
you want
she
to put it
does,
in a
So-
magic bag.
I thought it was just a regular magnet.
no, well, it
No.
shut Cobgum's arm off.
The magnet part isn't the special. The special is that it shuts things off.
Yeah. So like after she removes it, does Cobgum's arm go back to function or?
It takes a few seconds, but yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it takes about 30 seconds, and then the arm reactivates.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a strong disabler of magic, and it was in somebody's eye.
Just
Ah.
Not
Yeah.
gonna get
Who
rid of
wants
it and
to
put it in the
hold
bag,
it?
but definitely we shall hold on to that.
Yeah.
Cobgum is just gonna look to Eggs and just do any of the rest have.
Yeah, they're in all the eyes.
Oh.
Each eye has one.
Single one.
Yeah, all the right eyes have a magnet. Oh, what that thing?
Just curious.
I'm not gonna eat those.
Yeah, I
This
think.
one, this one recommends you wouldn't.
Yeah. Just look to Kafka. Like, any of the robes have anything of interest on them?
I mean, they all look the same, yeah.
They all have a label on them, like on the collar. Just says Hemingway Inc.
Okay.
Who wants to hold a magnet?
Like turning I guess because they've been here for a week, so they're still mostly in.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly.
Yeah. The decomposition hasn't set in completely
Correct.
yet.
It's also cold as fuck.
Yeah, that helps. Well, yeah, there's cold. There's no sunlight, so yeah, it's still in pretty good condition.
Yeah, they're in pretty much prime condition.
I want. How many of them look like they've been here for a week?
6.
Okay. I want to see if they have because the robes all look the same. Hemingway ink. There's no other marks if we rolled them over or anything.
Nothing. Just blunt force.
Right. There's nothing else to distinguish. Like there's no symbols on the robes.
No.
Just the Hemingway ink.
Yep. Just
I want to see if all the bodies have anything identical between them.
Okay. Yeah.
Tattoos or.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. Garrus is offering guidance. I'll take it.
Yes, I will give you guidance. If you are investigating, I'm giving you guidance.
I just want it to be stated.
Yep.
28. 31.
Yeah, I think that's high enough.
I hope so. That's not a hard investigation, really.
No, it really wasn't. You don't find any tattoos or piercings or anything distinguishable about the bodies from an external standpoint. Internally, of course, you find that the eye socket has had a metal shard implanted within the eye.
Severe trauma.
Basically. And all of their hearts are gone.
Does the implantation of the eye and the removal of the heart, is that post-mortem?
Yes.
Both of them? Okay.
Yes. Sorry, no. The heart is, the eye is not.
Okay. It's in the socket, not the eye itself.
In some of them, it's in the eye itself, just because of the way that they fell. Caused it to shift, but it's basically embedded behind the eye.
So it looks like they have a scar on the side of their face where it would have been implanted, or it went straight through the
socket.
Okay,
so they would have had to push past the eye.
Okay, through the eye.
It probably looked like it hurt like a bitch.
And it's probably safe to assume that eye probably wouldn't have worked after.
Correct.
Or at least not an optimal capacity. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If I just take the magnet out and hold it in my flesh people hand, does it magnetize if does it still magnetize?
No.
Okay.
Just holding it. You're just holding this small metal shard.
Okay. Okay. That's all I wanted to. Okay, cool. Their hearts are gone. This one does not know why.
Oh. Okay.
This one assumes that, based on everything, they were probably killed before they were disposed of. Their hearts were removed, and they were pushed down here to be able to.
Mm-hmm.
Likely why the darkness is there. It is cold enough down here to disguise most decomposition.
It is quite horrid.
This one supposes that this Hemingway front, for all gestures to the bodies with his head.
Hey, Leaf.
Yes, Eggs.
Is she a friend?
Who is he pointing at?
He's pointing at a girl standing off down one of the catacombs that's just kind of watching you guys. Her hair is just frilled upward.
Ah,
I don't know.
When you say
Hey.
girl,
Yeah, small child.
okay, yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
are we talking like teenager or like?
Yeah, small child. Like,
Okay,
straight up hair right upward. And, she just...
I had a question.
Go ahead.
Like straight up, is it like out like she got hit by lightning, or like just straight up?
Straight up.
Okay, so it's just like being suspended in there. Okay.
Yep. Like it's floating.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. I'm good.
Okay. And she just lets out a very loud wail. Wouldn't you
Yeah.
know it?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're all gonna have to
God.
make cons.
Need everybody make a con save.
Of course.
I had a question. Robot.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And Skelly.
oh,
Oh.
I don't have his shit up.
Okay.
You are all also within 10 feet of Garrus.
Yay.
Hooray!
This is gonna be for Kavcom 24. Hey, bingo.
Ah,
Shit.
Let me
Technic-
see.
Technically double bingo on 24. So if somebody has something before me, then
wait. What's your
24.
bingo on?
my bingo's on 24.
I got it on 26.
Ooh.
nice.
All right.
Would I have gotten it on?
Krista is tonight's winner.
Yeah, I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have got it on 26. Okay, fair enough.
And there is only one winner tonight, so everybody
So
clear your sheet.
end the bingo.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I like that this one lasted a lot longer.
Yeah, just because we weren't rolling.
The random numbers too, yeah.
Yeah, well, also they're just really random fucking just bullshit
Yep.
numbers too.
I chose mine because my easy bingos had a bunch of low numbers. I
Oh
purposely
man,
rolled
I
low.
also had a bingo on 24.
Oof.
I had
Ooh.
a
I was
bingo
still
on
waiting.
the 26.
All right.
So
So you tie as well.
so they got to keep going until one of them gets a bingo independent, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Okay, hold on. Then let me.
Wow.
We still also need to roll for Omri.
Yes. Yes, I will get. Well, Egg's already rolled.
Or
Okay,
you guys
I-
could both just roll a
What did Eggs
D20 and see who wins.
Does Eggs' rolls count?
If you want them to count, they can. I mean, I guess
Maybe.
technically, yeah. Because Egg's got a 22.
Oh, we already.
Oh,
rolled
that's
the
already
22
had- yeah.
earlier. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Nothing
And
to
then there's Omri's. So
Omri's is an 8
Yep.
Nope.
for the two of you that are still competing.
All right.
you know what? Just so we don't have to focus on that anymore. You guys both win.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Do it that way.
Yay.
That's when they both get a level.
No.
Jesus.
I didn't figure it would be that strong.
All right. So, going through the concaves. Everybody succeeded.
Oh wow!
Yay!
What?
What?
Yep.
Wow, even Omri with an 8.
Is it because of Garrus?
Oh, nope. Sorry, Omri failed. I was.
Oh yeah.
I was
with
working
Garrus.
above that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
no.
what's Garrus's bonus?
+4.
Plus 4?
Ah, yep, she fails. Okay.
Oh, probably by 1 too.
Yeah, DC 13.
Oh, and if this is what I think it is, I think she's. That's
I
not
barely
good.
fucking made that. Holy shit.
Yep.
Well, with Garrus's bonus.
All right, so everybody but Omri takes 8 points. Wait. Everybody but Omri and Abigail takes 8 points of psychic damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fair.
Abigail takes 16 points of psychic damage.
Give me a minute. 121.
And Omri just falls unconscious.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yup, you see her just grab her head and then just down to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
She's out like a light.
She's gonna love
Is
hearing
it
this.
is it unconscious or
She just
at
out.
0?
At 0.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
So she's not knocked out. She's dying.
Yup.
Got it. Cool. Fantastic.
No,
Oh,
she's
great.
not friend.
Great, and I'm out of Revivify.
And
Well, she's not dead.
Yeah, Come on.
Egg's just like, oh, she's not a friend. Okay, and then just
Fire.
his bow fires, and
Mhm.
because of the low amount of health that this thing actually has, and the low AC, let's see if she just dies.
Oh, yeah.
Yep,
I mean,
yep, she did.
shreds the. Just before any of us can even ready anything, just
Well, his attack was readied, so
yeah, I know. Just 3 arrows and
Yep.
dead.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Is it? Oh yeah, there's 3.
Yep. 3
He's
arrows.
He's got that special shiny longbow.
Nope. Yeah, I rolled. How much damage is that?
Enough to kill.
68.
Jeez.
Ah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it.
That seems a little low.
It was. I rolled a 1 on one of the dice.
Ah, that's
Yep.
That's when the die he rolled a 1 on is a D4.
Yeah, no favorite enemy either. He's undead. Yeah. So that happened. Whoever would like to heal Omri, feel free.
And do it quick.
I have. I mean, I guess Garrus can just slap her. Well,
That 1 point of lay on hands.
I mean, she won't be dying. Okay, 22.
All right.
22 from Sl- She's up.
22. Yeah. As Eggs annihilates her, she just poof, cloud of smoke. Eggs just looks at all of you, just like, was that supposed to happen that way?
Apparently so.
Okay,
Possibly.
Wanted to double check because I don't know what that thing was, but it was ugly.
Yes. Now,
This one does
Eggs.
not know.
if you see anything else that is not one of us, ground, not one of us, shoot it.
Does that count that guy?
yes.
Okay. And he just fires past all of you down a hallway. None of you can see what he's shooting at.
All right.
And it just hits a wall, and he's like, oh. I thought I heard something.
That's the second time you've shot a wall thinking it was a person.
Yeah, I hear voices.
Kavgum seeing him shoot a wall, not seeing anything, but maybe he is seeing something that Kavgum's not.
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking too.
Does nothing because I unprepared that spell.
Nice. Nice.
Son of a bitch!
Yeah, I also tried doing it last time too and forgot. So yeah, does nothing.
Okay.
Goes to do something and remembers he changed it to something else that does nothing.
That guy was weird looking.
What did he look like?
He kind of looked like you, but like his hair was falling off.
He looked like me? Like he was a cat man?
Yeah, like a cat man.
I
But
want
not
to
with,
double
like-
check.
Not with like black fur, with like gray fur, and like he was bleeding a lot. Looked kind of painful.
When you shot him, did he appear?
Oh, he just poofed into dust.
Did he have any distinguishing marks on him?
Scars all over the place. Like
Did the
riddled
scar-
with like scratch marks.
Any old scars?
Yeah, a couple that were healed up, like along the neck.
Do I recognize who he's describing?
That depends, as we haven't talked about this. Does that sound like anybody from your tribe?
Do you recognize this? I don't know. Do you?
Well, I recently decided something new about Leaf that I hadn't got a chance to talk to you about yet.
All right.
So the
I'll
answer
hear
would
it.
be no.
Okay. Then you do not recognize him,
Sounds good.
because he was here no matter what. So-
Gotcha. All right, cool.
I have a question about my new ability.
I have an answer about it.
Okay, so with cutting words, is that also works on damage spells? Like,
I don't think it works.
Well, it's attacks and saving throws.
okay, because it says attack roll, ability check, or damage roll.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
it's a damage roll.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
So I could have used it. Okay.
Well, you could have used it against like anybody's damage, but Omri dropping to 0 would not have counted for that.
Yeah, 'cause it's
Right,
just
but it would have knocked out everybody else's damage.
I
if
think
I would've
it's
used it.
only on.
Let me double check the wording of cutting words because I've never used it.
It does say damage roll.
Well, isn't cutting words only like attack rolls, saving throws, that kind of stuff? I don't think it does. Damage.
Cutting word says attack roll, ability check, or damage roll.
When a creature that you can see within 60 feet of you makes an attack roll, an ability check, or a damage roll,
Well,
you
there
can use
go.
a reaction to expend one to use your Varg's inspiration. Interesting. So yeah, I guess technically.
That's good to know going forward.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
Yep.
does cutting words not work on saving throws?
No.
No, apparently
No,
not.
I thought it did.
Yeah, I always thought it did too, but it's not.
Weird.
I guess that would make it a really strong ability, though.
I mean, it is a strong ability as is. Like,
Yeah.
I've been using cutting words wrong for years.
Yeah, well, yeah, but being able to just say, "Oh, fail."
Well, yeah, that I used to have a bard character that would literally just
Yeah,
like go to cast a spell on somebody and then immediately cutting words they're saving through.
yeah, no, yeah. Okay, well, anyways.
yeah, anyway. Now that we know that, it's good to know.
So, how are these pathways oriented? Is it like
Randomly.
Okay, so
There's
that
just
doesn't-
7 branches that go off in random directions.
Okay, so that doesn't look like there's
Yeah.
necessarily an order
Yeah.
to how this place was constructed. It's kind of
No.
haphazard.
Roots of a tree. Everywhere.
Oh, that's what it kind of looks like.
Just so every direction has a path. You are standing at the very center.
Hmm.
In
Is there
kind
like
of a room,
heavy,
kind of not a room. What was the question?
heavy trafficked path?
They're all littered heavily with corpses.
Ew.
Yeah. Corpses and skeletons.
From what we can see, does that get lighter as paths go down, or
No.
I don't know why you whispered that. Just keep hearing.
To make it more terrifying.
Yes.
It was the ominous effect. Yeah, no, there's as far as the eyes can see.
Or as far as the X can see.
Yeah.
Are the paths straight, or do they?
Oh no, they're all sorts of random. This
But as far as-
place was not carved with efficiency in mind.
Right, it was carved haphazard.
Yeah.
So we just gotta pick a direction.
Actually, you know what? Make an intelligence check.
All of us, or just?
Just you.
Okay. Intelligence. 11.
Okay. Yeah. Just carved haphazardly.
So it feels like there might be some reason why it was carved like this, but I guess we may have to investigate further. See more of the path in order to figure it. This isn't a maze. Design. So I suppose we need to just take a direction and figure it out from there.
Is there like anything on the rings or anything, or just like even on the floors in general? Just
Yes, actually, as you look
Oh.
around, you see written in blood, help
boy.
me.
ah,
And in some cases it gets as far as help before it's just a streak of blood.
In various states of color, freshness.
Yep. Yep. So,
Oh.
some people survived the fall.
Without a heart, too.
Well,
Well,
that was
maybe.
after
No,
the
no,
fall.
Oh, fair, yeah.
With the thing in their eye.
Metal thing was before the fall. Heart was afterward.
Yeah.
Uh,
So you can deduce two things. Some people survived the fall, and something is surgically removing hearts.
okay, that was the question I was going to ask, if they were, like, ripped out or if they...
Very meticulously removed.
Gotcha.
Hey, is it kind
Precision.
of like the I lost my words, don't mind me.
Okay.
Kind of like the...
The hash ringing, the brash singing, the slash
Crystal
kinging.
cavern, beating heart, blood everywhere thing.
yeah. Kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of, but like, nah.
Ah,
Like,
Like,
nah.
yes. Like, yes, there's something to do with hearts, but
Yeah,
other than that, no.
the relation is there, but it's not the same thing.
Because from what I remember, that dude's chest was, like, completely open.
Oh yeah,
It was not a pretty
yeah.
sight.
yeah. These are opened and then sealed back up.
Yeah, it just
Oh.
looks like it
Yeah.
looks like a surgical operation.
okay.
As to not get blood everywhere.
yes, because there's a problem of blood being pumped through the body after the heart is.
I mean, it just seeps out. Can't make a mess.
Yeah, make a mess down in this abandoned, seemingly, concrete structure.
I think someone just has too much time on their hands after they've killed their victim.
Probably.
Practicing, you don't
With
know.
with your passive, you also see that off to one of the corridors of grossness, you see an actual room.
Oh.
Yeah, and actually, because it's a straight line, kind of, you can kind of like angle it so you can see into that room. You see shackles and a body
Ah.
The body
hanging
shackled.
from said shackles.
Hey guys.
Mm.
Hey, Salonia.
Room. There's a.
Hi.
There's a room with a man hanging in the ceiling. Shack.
I wonder if his eyes are still in, and Egg's just like,
He
This
just
one
like takes off.
proposes we might want to investigate, as Eggs is just gone.
Right, so we should probably follow him.
Yes. Calcum following after.
Cal stows his bow and takes out his gun.
yeah. So for you guys, moving through here is difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm.
For Eggs, he runs across the bodies.
Because he ignores difficult terrain,
Yep.
being a ranger.
Yeah.
So
does-
Omri as well.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I was
she's
is Omri
like
high enough.
moves that she can avoid getting slowed. So
She
I'm
just walks on the
assuming she
bodies
just-
too.
Yeah,
It's Omri.
Yeah, like
yeah, that's fair.
like Kovgum is just trying not to slip on it. Other people are kind of grossed out. Omri's just, I don't give a shit. And Eggs is like, ooh, eyes.
Cal just
I'm
has
just
to
like
leap over the bodies.
How do you say acrobatic?
Acrobatic.
Acrobatics. You guys are like
Acrobatics.
climbing full on over the
See?
bodies.
Seeing how Eggs went off ahead, I don't want to leave him alone. So I will dash after him, ignoring the difficult terrain as I dash.
Yep.
Mobile. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eggs is like a golden retriever. He just sees food.
It's more kind of like a toddler when they really want something. They're just gone.
Yep.
I mean, both.
He,
Both are accurate.
He doesn't set off any traps. He, because there are none. Just so we're
Right.
clear on that.
Good to know.
And you guys, Leaf and Eggs and Omri, all arrive at the door or the room because it's only 40 feet away.
Why is Omri running off ahead? She has like 0 hit points.
Well, she's true. Actually, I forgot about that. She's
I mean-
staying close, but not. So, like, Leaf and Eggs get there, Omri's
then
close
Omri.
behind, and
And
then
then-
everybody else gets there shortly after.
Yeah.
And you see, it's a small room. There's nobody in here, and there are 8 spots for people to hang, and they're all full.
Oh,
Yeah.
lovely.
All of their hearts have been removed.
Mm-hmm.
And they all still have their eyes.
Oh.
Yeah. All of them do have the chip in the
Yeah.
eye too.
Yeah.
Same deal.
Based on what I can see, are there still bodies littering the floor too?
Not in the room.
Okay.
Up to the room, but not in the room.
And then, is there a way out of this room on the other side?
No.
Okay, so it just ends here,
Correct.
as far as we can tell.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's actually like a well carved room. It's like a full rectangle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they went fancy on this room.
Yep.
It's not a haphazard mess. Okay. So it's like same procedure through and through.
Full on removal of the heart.
Either died on impact or shortly after.
Something like that. Yeah. They all
Is
have
that
broken bones. Like,
Is that the only thing in this?
yeah, that's the only
Commodities.
thing here. Except for, like, surgical tools on a table.
Mm-hmm.
That you're guessing. Yeah, probably used to remove the heart.
Right.
Doesn't take a genius to figure that one out. So,
Fair. Okay. Okay. Trying to think of stuff to do, and I can't think of anything.
yeah, Eggs goes over to one of the bodies and, like, tries to reach up and carve the eye out. The good eye. But he can't reach it. So he just takes out his bow and shoots the locks, and then the body
And then-
crumbles to the ground,
Yeah.
and he cuts the eye out. It's like, this thing has another one of those things in it.
He gets the other eye.
Yeah, he carved the other one out by accident.
Oh, okay.
It's like, oh wait, here's the good one.
Wrong one. Okay.
And then he just takes the body and throws it in the pile.
How big are these magnet chips?
They're like the size of. I'm trying to think of like the best way to describe this.
Dime, nickel, quarter. Big
Like a
and small.
controller button.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Like slightly smaller than a dime.
Yeah.
So like the size of a Skittle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a Skittle, but thin
Right, but
and not
yeah,
circular.
like an actual
They're-
wafer.
They're pretty jagged. So like
Ooh,
these were
fair.
not nice going in.
Mm-mm. Do they all have like a uniform design, or are they?
They're just cut randomly.
Okay.
Scraps from one big thing. The other thing you guys notice, as Eggs throws the body into the pile, the floor moves so that the body is pulled closer to the middle of the intersection.
Oh. Like a treadmill?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
With my knowledge of the arcane, would I be able to tell if this anti-magic that this thing is like an innate property of whatever this thing is, or if it's like...
Make an Arcana check at disadvantage.
Okay. Advantage.
You're guessing it's the innate property of this metal.
Whatever this is.
Yep. That's why it can be broken.
Right. It's not a magic. And it wouldn't. And the magic seems uniform throughout. It's not the...
Correct.
Where if each piece had to be individually enchanted, there would be variances.
Yep.
Okay.
You could probably piece it together like a puzzle if you had all 6 million pieces.
Right, it's just that's a lot of
Only
eyes.
6 million?
And there's probably more.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. From all the corpses down here, but that's a lot of work, a lot of time, and Kavka would
A lot of energy.
Kavka would have to do it one-handed.
Yeah.
Still wouldn't be a bad idea to collect a handful of those at least.
I mean, yeah.
Never know when they could come in handy.
Hey, Eggs, I know you don't want the bad eyes, but can you get the metal pieces out of the bad eyes for us? Just like a handful.
You mean this many? And he just holds out a handful.
Perfect.
Yes.
I was collecting them.
Thank you.
He just sets them in your hands.
From what this one can tell, it's not some kind of magic enchantment put on them. It's something this metal can just do. This one has not heard of anything that can do that in this world.
I want to point out that I wrap it up in my scarf and then put it in my bag.
Okay.
In your actual bag or the bag holding?
Actual bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
I figured, but I wouldn't be sure.
Always have to double check that. I thought about it too.
Cal has definitely not touched one of those things yet.
So we just have a handful of anti-magic metal bits.
Literally a handful. But it's a goblin hand. So, like, it's small. There's probably, like, 40.
It's still a decent chunk.
Cal's getting ideas from those things.
Okay, back to the center if there's nothing else in here.
Yeah. You guys go back to the center.
So it's 1 out of the 7 explored.
Yep.
It might be good if we mark that one. I guess on the wall. Considering the floor is all these bodies. Don't know how we do that though. Yeah, use that. Ask Luke to use Abaddon to do it.
Just like the crystal cavern.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can start making marks.
exactly. Just mark the path that we have as explored.
Yeah, I marked that as 1 to show that that was the first one that we explored.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Easy enough.
Alright, so we got 6 more to do. Can Solani with her passive make anything special down any of these caverns?
No, because the howling and the moaning and groaning echoes through all of the other hallways.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess lab don't do if I see something. But if she's down any of the corridors.
What was that?
If Solania looks down any of the corridors, would she be able to see anything?
No, the rest of the corridors are jagged, or not jagged, but they twist and turn out of view.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. I guess since we don't really have an inclination, roll a d6 to go from there.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll just pick another one.
Okay, I'll roll it because I suggested it.
First one to the right or first one to the left?
Um.
I guess unless you're just counting it clockwise.
Yeah. Let's start from 1 and go clockwise.
Okay. Yeah, this one's super easy.
Whichever one would be 2.
Yeah. So you follow this pathway, and it circles around to the left.
Okay.
And eventually circles back. It's one big loop. Circling around that room in one.
Okay, so it just circles back on itself.
Yep. So you've effectively crossed off 1 and 6.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
1 and...
Circles all the way around.
Okay.
We're going to put marks on the tunnels like we did before.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put 2 on the one we entered and 3 on the one that we came back to the intersection at.
Yeah, so we've effectively marked off 2 tunnels, so we only have 4 remaining.
Oh, one was the
3.
other room, wasn't it?
Yeah. We have the room, and then we just
3, yeah.
Yeah, and then we just went down one that looped back through another tunnel back to the middle. So we have 3 explored. We have 4 more to go. In relation to the 2 that we went down, the one that we came out of, that's like the 6th of going clockwise?
Yes.
Okay. So we still technically have 3, 4, 5, and 7.
Yep.
Okay. I guess just keep going in that fashion, so let's head down the quote-unquote 3.
Okay.
So mark that, leaf marking that as 4.
Yep. You journey down pathway numero 3 as 4.
Yeah.
And it rounds the first corner, descends slightly, rounds another corner also to the right. I should have specified round a corner to the right, descends slightly, like 10 feet, at a very low incline. Rounds another corner to the right and descends another 10 feet. Rounds another corner to the right, descends another 10 feet.
Okay.
And you walk a little bit more, and you come to another series of caves.
Okay.
This time it splits off into 5 tunnels.
Still with the same haphazard.
Yep.
Okay.
Definitely mark which one we came from.
Yeah. Mark the one we came out of with, I guess, a home symbol or whatever.
Yeah. That.
Trying to look down any of these corridors. Anything, or do they just twist out of view?
And they twist out. Very haphazard.
Okay. We've descended about 30 feet down.
Yep.
I guess, again, start the first one clockwise.
Okay. You start with the first one clockwise, so that would be the first one to the left. And you travel for a few feet, about 15 feet. It makes a very sharp turn to the right.
Okay.
And there is a very heavy fog in front of you. As you continue into the fog,
Well, maybe before we do that, the question is, do we want to continue through the fog? Because I'd imagine it's thick enough that it limits visibility pretty heavily.
It limits it. Mm-hmm.
Just from our perspective outside of it, about how far can we see in before it's...
5 feet.
Okay. Polling the group. Continue, yes, no.
Yeah, let's continue.
Any dissenting opinions?
So it's just a fog, right?
As far as we know.
Is there fog in any of the other tunnels?
Not that you can see.
Yeah, not
Maybe come back to this one, save it for last, just in case.
Okay, so back out to the entrance.
Yeah,
right.
just in case.
Not the entrance, but the...
Yeah,
The intersection, yeah.
Five-way
I mean,
intersection.
technically, I could block the fog somehow.
I think we, let's see if the rest have fog first, because for all we know, there might be something hiding in there that is waiting for us.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Would like to know if something in there, if we engage in combat, something comes from all the other tunnels and we get overwhelmed from behind as well.
Exactly.
Kinda, yeah. Check all our bases first.
So we want to mark that one with a 1, and then I guess let's do a cloud to indicate fog. Or just write fog, whichever Leaf would find more.
Or, we could just see the fog and we'll know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 15 feet down, but still.
Yeah, we can see 50 feet ahead.
Well, but it curves super sharply, so we can't see the fog from the entrance.
Correct.
Then I'll scratch a little cloud symbol
Okay, yeah, that works.
to show fog.
All right.
Okay, so next.
Next one, also clockwise?
Yeah.
Okay. This one you go down, and it takes a abrupt turn to the left, and big surprise, more fog.
Okay.
So you're assuming these two must link somewhere.
Possibly.
Well, let's go down the third one then.
Yeah,
See
exactly.
if there's fog down that way.
Exactly.
All right. You go down the third tunnel. It winds for a bit of a ways, and then it comes to a dead end. But you can hear at the end of this tunnel a weird, suction slurping sound.
Is it like... Is it like the slurping sound of, water going down a drain, or like...
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. That's about the closest resemblance that I can think of.
Okay, so it's possible that there's just some kind of whirlpool. Is it at the end of the tunnel, or on the other side?
The end of the tunnel. And as you stand and watch, by the way, also riddled with bodies. This whole place is riddled with bodies. As you stand and watch, you notice one of the bodies just right down into a hole.
Oh, so there's like a hole in the floor.
Yep.
Okay.
Where the sucking sound is coming from.
Okay, well, let's not go down there. We should back up and mark that as something that's possibly dangerous.
Possibly.
Waste
Likely.
disposal.
It's likely dangerous.
We don't know what's on the other side, but it's a sucking wind down into a hole, so let's not go down there until we've exhausted all our options.
And even then.
So I guess mark that with that one.
Yeah.
With a danger sign.
Yeah, that works. Danger, hole. Okay. So we've got 4.
All right. You guys go down the
4th.
last tunnel.
We still have 2.
Well, there's 5, including the one you came down. Sorry.
Oh, got
Yeah.
you. Okay, so yeah.
Should have been more clear. 5 total.
Got you.
Yeah. So the last tunnel here, and it does the same thing as the first one. It descends, and then descends,
it continues
goes
further.
down further. Yep. Also, keeping to the right the whole time.
Okay. When it ends, is it another cave with?
No, actually, it is a large open room. Yeah.
Okay.
You come to the base of the stairs, and you look into this big corridor of a room. Picture like the halls of Moria,
Oh fuck.
but not as tall.
Mm-hmm. Still, that's pretty big.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Okay.
So pillars everywhere. Yeah. Very ominous. Very large.
Like past edge of dark vision.
Yes. Solani would also be able to make out that the pillars, the first set of pillars in the room, have like just a single line carved through them at about the height of your head on both sides, as if something just scraped through. Single line.
About at the height of a human head.
Nope. About 6 feet.
Okay.
Yep.
There
are no bodies in here.
Does it even go to the edge of Garrus's 120?
Yes. Keeps going.
Okay. At all sides?
Yep.
Fuck. Okay, this is a big place.
And Solania is very barely able to make out a distinct tapping sound coming from within the chamber. A melodic clink, clink.
Is it
like someone tapping, or is it like water dripping?
Yeah.
Someone tapping
on metal.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it's just a constant. There's no like variation in the tap. It's just.
It's rhythmic.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the word I was looking.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's disconcerting.
And after a few seconds of standing there, you hear.
Oh god.
And that's where we're gonna end tonight.
Oh.
Fair.
We don't even get the final jump scare of what the fuck that is.
No. No, we get a whole week to.
That'll be the fun of letting it marinate for a week.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'll be gone next week, guys. Bye.
That won't save Abigail.
On that note, we will end the session here, end the stream here tonight, guys. So thank you for watching, and we will catch you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye, baby.